across the UK, online and on DAB.
He has made a covenant with the night, and with the darkness he is in agreement.
Uncut after-hours conversation for the up-all-night generation.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee
on Talk Radio. We'll get you talking.
Here's a message from the Haters Club, dedicated to the one I love. I've been cursed by your wicked kiss. Once felt, it's forever missed, forever missed. I'm a member of the Haters Club, and I'm hating every minute of me without you, you without me. Give me some of that misery, that misery. I'm a high hater. I run with the best like Darth Vader and the Witch of the West, poisoning apples to make you ill, like Cruella de Vil. I'll set you up for the kill. It's such a twisted state of bliss, indulging in such hatefulness. I just need a prequel to redeem my evil, 'cause I wasn't always like this, like this. Seeing couples hand in hand makes it hard for me to understand. Me without you, you without me. Give me some of that misery, that misery. I'm a high hater. I run with the best like Darth Vader and the Witch of the West, poisoning apples to make you ill, like Cruella de Vil. I'll set you up for the kill. I'm jinxed with the curse. I got nothing but bad luck. Could I be superstitious? Don't blink. Cross my heart. Hope to die. Why's your love so vicious, 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 vicious? I'm a high hater. I run with the best like Darth Vader and the Witch of the West, poisoning apples to make you ill, like Cruella de Vil. I'll set you up for the kill. Hater. I run with the best like Darth Vader and the Witch of the West, poisoning apples to make you ill, like Cruella de Vil. I'll set you up for the kill.
There we go. That's how you start the show. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. The Late Night Alternative with, who are you?
Catherine Boyle.
My name is Iain Lee. Sam will be answering your phone calls. If you want to give us a call about anything you want, then you can, for goodness sakes. I'm a spent force tonight. I got nothing. I'm not doing Periscope tonight because I made a decision ages ago. I don't do Periscope when I felt okay, and today I feel like shit, if I'm honest. I feel really, really... Oh, man, I want to cry. It's been, life and stuff. Life and stuff, you know that. And then I just found out this house that I'm getting is being put back a little bit. It's still happening, but it's being put back a little bit. And I kind of think, it was never actually going to be the date they said. It's kind of obvious that there was a little... I mean, it's only been put back a few days, but, when you get excited, you think, wow, on a Friday I'm going to get my keys, and then it might be the week after, And, hey, listen, I know there are people sleeping in cardboard boxes and stuff, but since I did my neck in, I've got a really big click waiting to happen in my neck, and it just won't happen. When it happens, I think... Hang on, let's just see. Hang on. Oh! That wasn't it. There's a big one. That wasn't it. There's a bigger one in there. It might have been it. So I just literally at 9:45, the estate agent. You don't want to hear about my problems, and if that's the case, then go and listen to LBC tonight. Crying out loud! Go and listen to Duncan. Duncan and I have been emailing each other. Duncan Barks. Yeah, me and Duncan Barks. We're buddies. We're email buddies. Catherine pulls a face.
Well, they still block me for nothing.
Well, I know, but we've been emailing. Here's my suggestion, right? This is my suggestion for tonight and for tonight only, okay? Tonight's show isn't going to be very good. It's going to be all about poor old me. So go and listen to Duncan Barks on BBC London and tell him, text in or call in and tell him that I have told you to listen to him tonight. This is serious. This is serious. I'm not even doing a piece. This isn't even a reverse psychology. If Rupert or Rebecca are listening tonight, then that's me screwed. But this isn't even reverse psychology. This is like genuine. Go and listen to BBC London, Duncan Barks. Phone him up, text him, tell him I told you to listen because the show is going to be lousy tonight. All right, here's a sensible head. I'll give it 5 minutes. You'll be back. No. I'm serious. No, don't. I'm standing by what I'm saying.
I'm not.
Well, that's your opinion, but I'm allowed to say that I think the show is going to be shit tonight because I'm not. I would rather be anywhere else than here. That's not a great thing for a host to say at the start of a radio show. And then you saying that kind of just raises the tension a little bit, That's
I'm allowed to say what I want to, aren't I?
Oh, Jesus Christ, Catherine. Yes, you are, but how is that helpful? How is that helpful? Really?
Okay.
Well, but how is that helpful? When I'm doing a thing, how is that helpful to do that? Really? I mean, what? Well, how is that helpful to just do that,
Because I think you're still better than him, even on a bad day.
Well, okay, fine, but I'm allowed to say that I think tonight's show is going to suck.
I didn't say you couldn't.
Christ's sakes, man.
Do you want to do this on your own?
Yeah, I think so, because that's not helpful to the mood. Jeez, man. Thanks for the support,
Tried.
Well, how is that? So how is completely contradicting me like that supportive? How is that supportive? You know what? Right, can we just find an interview for the last hour? Yeah, well, I'm going home. I'm going home at midnight. I couldn't give us stuff. So if we could find an interview to fill the last hour, that would be awesome. Because I'm going home and I'm taking the rest of the week off, and everyone can get stuffed. Hey, Nova.
Hello?
Hello there.
Who's that? Is that Ian?
Yeah, man.
It's Donette.
Okay, well, why does it say Nova on my screen?
Oh, well, that's my other name.
Okay.
But I've spoken to you before.
Right. Okay.
I wanted to ask you, who sings that Heart Hater?
That is Imani Coppola under the banner of Little Jackie.
Okay. It's brilliant.
It's good, isn't it? She's a genius.
Yes, I love your opening music, always. Yes. Always your opening music. Yes. You should just have a music show of your favourites.
I should have a music show of my favourites, but no one wants to give me one.
Well, play music. Play your own music in between your tracks.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Play my own songs.
Yes.
All right.
Why not?
What? Okay. Anything else?
Nothing ventured, nothing gained.
There we go. Thank you very much indeed. Let's go to Damien. Hey, Damien.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, DJ. I just wanted to cheer you up with a pleasant joke.
Oh, here we go. Jokes. One of my least favourite things, but this should be fun.
Well, it's light-hearted, but I thought it might cheer you up because you sound a bit down.
Yes.
Geezer goes to the doctor. He says, Doctor, you've got to help me. You've got to help me.
Okay.
I keep thinking I'm a cowboy.
Right.
I wear a Stetson. I ride around on a horse. Yeah. And the doctor says, oh, that's odd. How long have you been feeling this way? The geezer says, oh, about a year.
Okay, thank you for that. Let's go to Keith. Good evening, Keith.
Hi, Ian.
Hey, Keith.
Hello. I'm just ringing in with a couple of films, that you might be interested in.
Yes.
One out, not on general release, but on the home cinema in Manchester. From Cannes. That one. It's called First Reformed. Ethan Hawke's.
Is that the one where he's a vicar?
Yeah.
He's a naughty vicar.
Yeah, it's
he's a vicar intent on revenge.
Yeah, you said, yeah.
Revengeful.
So, you always call me a spoiler.
Revengeful, vengeful, naughty vicar.
Well, it just, I was going to get over there and try and see it today, but I didn't see it. Quite dark, really. And I think, is it Mark Skader? He did the film script for Taxi Driver. And,
Taxi Driver's a terrible movie, isn't it? Have you? I tried to watch that recently for the first time.
Oh God, I could.
I got like 15 minutes into it, and I thought, this is this.
It's all about opinions, though, isn't it? I mean, I think it's all about opinions.
It's all about opinions. That's what this show is all about. It's all about.
Of course, opinions, The trailer looks quite dark, but it's giving Ewan. What's it? He plays the lead.
Ewan News Army.
Anyway, so there's that one that looks a good recommend, and a couple of DVDs that I wanted to mention. That go back a few years that people and yourself might not be familiar with. That are good recommendations. One is called Holy Smoke, which was Kate Winslet's first film after Titanic.
Yes.
You're aware of it?
No, I've never heard of it.
Ah, right. It's really good. And what it is, she goes to India, on this sort of spiritual journey, and Harvey Keitel is a cult exiter. The guy who does, Harvey Keitel. He does the adverts.
He does adverts now.
No, well, he does. He's a good actor.
Yeah.
But anyway, he's a cult exiter, and it opens up with Neil Diamond, and it's about the relationship. She's Australian, goes to India on this journey, doesn't come back. Family tries to get her back. So I won't spoil it, but it's really good. It's a really, really interesting, good film.
Okay.
And the other one is, and I don't know whether people would. It's just gone from my brain here now.
Keith, what's the film called, Keith?
Oh,
what's it called, Keith?
Hang on a second. Andy Garcia, Internal Affairs.
Internal Affairs.
Which is Andy Garcia.
Yes.
And that's an excellent film. Have you seen that?
No. Wasim.
Wagwan.
Okay.
Ian, how's it going?
It's going really badly. Have you been listening to the first 15 minutes? It's going terribly. I've had a row with my best mate, and I've got idiots like you phoning in who don't even listen. It's going terribly. What do you think? You're laughing. What do you think?
I'm sorry.
You don't care. Go on. What do you want?
I do care. I heard the call yesterday, the guy who tried fat shaming you yesterday. And I was just surprised that you actually let him talk for so long. I mean, you never cut him off.
Why don't you go and get your own show and do it your own way? I'll do it my way. You do it your way, Wasim.
It's really funny, by the way.
You go and do it your way.
I can't get a show, mate.
Exactly. So stop phoning up and criticising mine.
Wasim's late night emails.
What?
I could probably get an email show.
There's no such thing as an email show. What a stupid thing to say.
No, I wasn't going Dragon's Den with it, Ian.
Okay, nice one. Thanks for your call, man. I mean, he's not even. Let's. Hello, yes?
Just let you know, told BBC London, we call you.
Sorry?
They're not happy.
Right?
BBC London not happy.
Why BBC London not happy? We've doubled their audience. We're giving away our listeners to them.
No, not happy with him.
Okay, well, I'll send them some flowers. How about that?
Oh, better do.
Okay, thanks for your call. There we go. Well, that was 15 minutes. It was all right, wasn't it? I don't know. 03444991000 is the phone number. This is Talk Radio.
Uncut, after-hours conversation for the up-all-night generation.
The Late Night Alternative with Ian Lee.
On Talk Radio. We'll get you talking.
well, I've just been to apologise to Catherine, and I upset Kath even more by apologising. So Catherine is regaining her chi. I shouldn't have spoken to her like that. She's my best friend. You know what I mean? She's my best friend. But this is the thing. When you are hurting, you lash out at the ones you love. And also people like Wasim. Honestly, I've got nothing for tonight. So tonight is going to be a car crash. So get your blank cassettes or tape over. If you've got the charts on a tape, I'd suggest taping over the charts tonight, because tonight is going to be tonight's going to be the one. It's going to be the one. So someone is. Here's what we're going to do tonight. Someone is actually going to be murdered on air. That's what's going to happen. We're going to murder somebody. When I say murder, I don't mean. Well, I do. I mean literally. That's what's going to happen. Hey, have you seen Elon Musk has, in inverted commas, apologised for calling an actual hero a pedo or a pedo. They say pedophile over there. Pedophile, don't they? And pederast. Pederast, I think that's the word. And he apologised, but it was the, when if you got kids, right, and they fight, you go, which one of you started this? He started it. Right, apologise to your brother. Okay, I'm sorry, but you said something rude about me, and that's not, and I'm great at Invincibles, Lego Invincibles. Elon Musk's apology was kind of like that. It was kind of like that. It was like, I'm sorry I called that guy a pedo, but he told me to perform a sex act. This is true. I'm paraphrasing, but this is the gist. He told me to perform a sex act with the rescue submarine. So there's two things it could have been, right? It's either go and you can F that submarine, or stick that submarine up your A. Those are the two things. If he told him to perform a sex act on a submarine, it's either F that submarine. I'm repeating everything like Steve Allen does to Phil. It's either F that submarine or stick that submarine up your A. So Elon Musk goes, I'm sorry for calling the guy a pedo, but he told me to perform a sex act, but I'm quite happy to leave it now. I bet you are, Musk, because that guy should sue your a-hole off. That's what he should do. Hey, Simon.
Hiya.
Yes.
Hello there, Mr. Ian Lee.
Hello, Simon.
Well, yes, I'm from the same church as Ken. We called last night, and
yeah. Why weren't you doing a Scottish accent when you first said hello?
Well, I did. I said hello.
Okay, man. Jeez, you're going to get short shrift tonight.
Well, I'm really sorry, Ian Lee. I want to take exception to a couple of things.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. Well, last night you accused my friend Ken of having sex with Alsatians.
No, I didn't.
Well, you okay.
Okay.
This isn't working out too well, is it, Ian Lee?
It's not working out, Simon, for either of us. Okay. But thanks for your call.
Okay.
Thank you. There we go. Hey, John.
Hi. How are you?
Have you been listening to the start of the show?
Yeah, I'll take one for the team.
It's this guy! Jeez! It's this guy! What do you want?
I think that Elon Musk apologized so awkwardly just to avoid the higher legal fees. It's an economic decision.
Who?
He apologized.
Who?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk?
Yeah.
Elon Musk
apologised.
Elon Musk apologised
to avoid paying higher legal fees.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
Possibly.
No, definitely. Elon Musk?
You see, if I would have money, you would apologise to me.
For what? For knowing more than you do?
No.
Elon Musk? This is what I'm dealing with.
What is he on about?
He's on about Elon Musk.
Who's Elon Musk?
I've got no idea.
John, who's Elon Musk?
The guy from Tesla.
The guy from Tesco's? Elon Musk?
Oh, she's woken up, didn't she? That's great.
Get stuffed. Cut him off. Only I can be rude to you, and then I have to apologise off air and on air, and I'm sorry. Let me hold your hand.
I'm all right.
No, I'm sorry. I was rude to you.
Okay.
But Duncan Bucks does a bloody good show, and you just need to accept
But it's not
it.
as good as John.
He's gone.
Up yours, I wasn't even in the room. You were in the room, and you were getting the guy's name repeatedly wrong.
Oh, she has woken up. Why don't you get stuffed? You wake up. You wake up to life, buddy. You wake up. You wake up to the, you wake up and smell the coffee.
Or the cafe, however you pronounce it, you weirdo.
So Elon Musk has apologised, but have you seen his apology?
No, was it? I apologise if you don't like being called a pedo.
He said something like, right, this is a great apology. It's over 2 tweets, so it's a long one. I apologise for calling that guy a pedo, but he did tell me to perform a sex act with the submarine. So there's only 2 things. It could have been, why don't you go and F that submarine?
No, he didn't. He said, stick it where it hurts.
Right, or stick it up your A. So it was stick it up your A. Right. So now that
no, his actual words were stick it where it hurts.
Okay. Well, now that Elon Musk has explained that, I think he was right to call the guy a pedo. I think
how old is Elon Musk?
Who?
Oh, Elon Musk.
Who?
Elon Musk.
Elon Musk. Who? I don't know, but he could probably. Can we think of? I can think of 3 instances. Gary, stop ringing! You're banned from the show. I can think of 3 instances in popular culture where people have been shrunk to and been inserted inside other people.
Okay.
Go on.
Okay, so inner space.
Fantastic Voyage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
but inside someone else.
Yeah. Inside someone else, or inside someone.
Well, didn't in Honey I Shrunk the Kids, didn't they go in like the dog or something?
No, I think they rode the dog.
Oh, yeah.
There was an episode of Doctor Who called The Brain of Morbius where I think Tom Baker gets shrunk, and I think Tom Baker goes inside his own body. I think, or maybe he goes in Morbius's body. I don't know. So that's the phone-in, right? That's tonight's phone-in, man. Can you name a movie or a TV series or a book or a song where somebody gets shrunk and is inserted inside somebody else? Here we go. John's got one. Yes, John.
Can I just come and ask you one small question?
No, you can apologise to Katherine for being rude.
Do you still doubt that I get the vibe of the show?
You haven't got a clue what the vibe of the show is. You haven't got the vibe of life.
Well, that's all I wanted to know.
Thanks very much for calling twice, you idiot.
People.
Oh, he hasn't got the vibe of life, man. A vibe of life. I mean, what the hell is that all about? So, yeah, Elon Musk has apologised, but it's
but
like...
he hasn't, though.
It's like, what is this? Where's Donald Trump saying, oh, yeah, when I said wood, I meant wooden. What? Hang on a minute, because to me it looked like you were just acting like a pussy in front of Putin, but now you're saying you were just got it said it wrong.
I also love the fact he went, I thought it'd be clear, as if it's our fault that he said it wrong. I thought it'd be clear, but apparently it's not, so I've got to clarify.
All right, here we go. That guy needs to be taken out by any means necessary. He needs to be taken out. Because he's now. I would prefer it all politically, right? Here's the thing. You get all these NRA nut jobs going into schools and shooting kids, right? Why can't one of them wander into the White House? If we're going to go shoot someone, why are you shooting 8, 9, 10-year-olds? Go into the White House. They're trained for that kind. You think you're a tough guy, right? Instead of going into a school and shooting teenagers, go to the White House where they might fight back. They might just fight back.
Thing is, if he gets assassinated, he's a martyr, and there are a whole heap of
I don't care.
Absolute thick nut jobs who will take up his cause.
Have you never seen what's that movie? It's Christopher Walken. Is it Christopher Walken, The Dead Zone? Have you seen The Dead Zone? Well, have you seen The Dead Zone? The Dead Zone is a great movie, right? So Christopher Walken, he's this guy, and he realises that if he shakes people's hands, it's like, whoa, he can see their future.
Oh.
Right, he can see their future. It's like, whoa. So he's like, so he goes around shaking people's hands and he sees their future.
Like Psychic Sally.
Yeah. And then he goes to like a presidential rally, and it's the guy that was the president in the West Wing.
Right.
That guy. He shakes the president from the West Wing's hand, right? And he sees this future, and he sees this guy is going to fire nuclear missiles. He's like, whoa, this is heavy, man. So he, spoiler alert. I mean, it's a 40-year-old movie. I can't remember if he does. He tries to assassinate. He spends the rest of the movie trying to assassinate the president from the West Wing. Oh. And it's prophetic because that guy didn't become the president for the West Wing for like another 25 years.
No.
So that could happen. So if you knew, right, just get rid of Trump, man. The guy's an idiot. Get rid of Theresa May. Let's get rid of all of them. I'm not saying kill them all, but just get rid of them because they're idiots. If I got this right, so they're rushing through, our government is rushing through all this stuff, and then they're going to go on holiday at the end of this week, they go on holiday.
Well, there was talk that Theresa May was trying to make them go away so that she could just sort it out by herself.
What's this? Right, Max Mickelson, you're a bellend. You're a bellend. You're a bellend. You send in these nice tweets for the show, and then when I don't read them out, you send in a rude tweet. Max Mickelson, you are a scumbag, is what I'm going to say to you. Max Mickelson 1, you're a scumbag. Yeah, and you're a scumbag. So that's politics.
That's that sorted.
Out of the way. Man alive. So we're going tonight. Let's talk about it.
The wild man of late night radio.
The late night alternative with Ian Lee
on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
I got nothing today. And here's the thing, right? So literally 15 minutes before the show, you get an email from the estate agent. Oh, your house is going to happen. It's not happening for a while now. So just thought I'd tell you really late at night. So I sent an email back saying, I'm not best pleased at this, if I'm completely honest. I'm a little bit disappointed. I didn't put any swears in there, but I did say I feel like I've been played by you guys. I've bent over backwards to make this date, and you don't know how. And it's, I don't know, it's like spoilt baby and all of that. I get it. But when you've been living in a room for 2 years, a room where I call it the bathroom. It doesn't have a bath in it. You can't even stand up straight to pee in it. You can't even stand up. I have to bend my knees or hunch. I can't stand up straight. I've not been able to stand up straight to pee in the place I live for 2 years. Wow. Imagine. So you kind of build all your hopes on that. And then it's been a really, let's just say the divorce has been it's been a tough old week in that department without going into too much detail. But that's been it's just been a week of just falling out with people and realising that at this precise moment in time my life sucks, but it will get better. But at this precise moment in time it sucks, and it feels like this is like a rock bottom. This is a rock bottom. And the great things about rock bottoms is you can only go up. But I kind of thought I was at rock bottom, and then I just slipped down another little. I'm not going to take drugs again. I'm not going to take drugs. I'm despite, taking them comparatively recently, I did a little bit more research and realised that, felt good for an hour. I tell you that, felt good for an hour. And then the next 23 hours, it felt like, oh, man, these things suck. So I shouldn't really be here doing the show tonight, is what I'm saying. And I feel bad. I feel bad because I've been rude to you and I've embarrassed Sam. And the listeners deserve better. And I just want to go home and cry, you know. I'm not saying that to upset you, Kath, and I see you getting upset, but I'm not saying upset. I just, you know.
I do know.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's go, on that fun shell, let's go to Simon. Hey, Simon.
I've just got one thing to say.
Yes.
Shagapony!
Shagapony! Isn't there a song called Shagapony?
Ride your pony.
Right! Yeah, and we all know what they mean by ride your pony.
I think it's a dance.
Yeah.
Well, it's a
He's
dance.
gone, he's put the
Is
phone
that all
down.
he had to say?
That was all he had to say. And that, do you know what? I'm happy with that. I tell you what, Sam, you take it easy. Go and get yourself a bar of chocolate, have some fizzy pop. We're taking calls straight to air.
Let's do this.
Let's just do it. Here's the thing, right? Okay, let's try and by the way, when I do shows like this, I don't invoice Talk Radio for this. I can't send them an invoice for this. I can't send them an invoice for this, so I won't invoice them for tonight. So, so that's something. Right, well, okay. Who's this person? Can Nuki Girl, Newky Girl 30, block her? Can you block her, please?
Go ahead, let me do it.
No, on your computer from your Twitter.
Oh,
and everyone, I'll block her from here. Everyone, Newky Girl 30, blocked, block, you're blocked. There you go. You're blocked. There you go. You're blocked.
Oh, she's already blocked on mine.
Oh, good. Well, you're blocked now. Then you're blocked from the Talk Radio. So I'm not going to send an invoice. I can't charge them for this rubbish. So, we'll take calls straight to air. 0344 499 1000. We won't call you back. And I tell you what, I can't be the only person feeling like they want to jump off a bridge tonight. I can't be the only person feeling that. So maybe, I don't know, just maybe you're listening at home and you're thinking, he sounds as messed up tonight as I'm feeling. Well, then you can give us a call and we will talk about it, and let's help each other. What's that song? Help me make it through the night. But you know that song, it's not about, it's about doing it with someone.
Yeah.
Take the ribbon from your hair.
Shake it loose and let it fall.
All I'm asking's for your time. Help me make it through the night. I don't know what's right or wrong. Let the it's about.
Yeah, let's. I
think he's married, or she's married, or they're both married to different people, and it's like, oh man, let's just do it. Let's just do it. There's a lot of songs in the 70s that are like, let's just do it and we'll worry about it tomorrow. You know, and if tomorrow you don't want to talk, that's fine, because I'm a man. What's the great Stephen Stills song that Luther Vandross did?
If you can't be love the one you're with.
If you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you're with. Wow. So there's a lot of songs like that from the 60s and the 70s about just doing it to help me get through the night. I'd rather have a good night's sleep to help me get through the night. I feel bad I was rude to you. I shouldn't have been rude to you. No, it's not all right. I shouldn't have been rude to you. I mean, you shouldn't have questioned me. But I shouldn't have been... I shouldn't have been rude to you. You're my best friend. Jeez. But we lash out at the ones we love. That's why I'm always nice to Sam. I don't know what that means. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to sit here and we're going to do a show that's going to be below standard. But just trust me, I'm not going to get paid for it tonight.
I bloody am.
So, well, you can have...
Charging double.
Oh, I'm doing Good Morning Britain tomorrow. I'm probably not going to come in tomorrow night because I can't cancel Good Morning Britain at 6 hours notice. That would be inappropriate. But I can't come in tomorrow. I can't do this. I can't give the listeners double whammy of this rubbish. Imagine. Let's go to line. Yes, line 1.
Good evening, boss.
Good evening.
Good evening. Life sucks, doesn't it?
What did he say?
Sucks.
Oh,
Life sucks.
Yeah, life sucks, doesn't it, man? Doesn't it? Oh God,
Yep.
I cannot tell you how, Gary, how I can feel the tears pricking the back of my eyes. I'm not going to cry on the radio so the Mirror Online can write about it. I'm not doing that for those guys.
Don't do it. Don't do it for them. Don't give them the satisfaction.
Oh, by the way, I've got and I don't think I'm going to do this tomorrow on Good Morning Britain. I'm on Good Morning Britain, Lorraine and Loose Women. I've got a great trick up my sleeve to get in the papers again. I've got a great
You're
trick.
going to be on all three?
Yeah, I'm going to be all three doing the competition. And I'm not going to do it tomorrow but I've got a great, I'll tell you in the break, Catherine, I've got a great trick for getting in the papers. It's a great trick. And no one gets hurt. I look the fool. It's a great one. And it would provide content for us. It's a really good one. I don't think I'm going to do it tomorrow because I need to set something up. But I think the next time I'm on doing a competition, you've got to be doing a competition for it to work. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it, and I won't get in trouble because it's not breaking any rules. It's just me. I just come away with egg on my face.
Oh,
it's good. It's a good one, man.
Literal egg on your face?
No.
Okay.
It'll definitely get in the papers. This one. It's a funny one. Anyway, why does life suck, man?
I haven't been out of the house in 3 weeks.
No, why not, man?
Well, because I'm housebound because there's problems with the foot again.
Oh no, what's going on? Are you gonna have to lose another toe?
No, thankfully that's.
Oh, that's okay. I'm not even joking when I say that. I mean that.
No, I know. Yeah, no. First day, I got 2 weeks after I got my new shoes and everything, and I thought, buses are hot. I'm going to walk to work.
Yeah.
20 minutes, not that far.
Yeah, nice little bit of exercise. Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. Used to enjoy walking to work.
Yeah.
First day, 2 blisters.
Oh.
Burst. Infected. And there we go.
Oh,
and
man. You need
antibiotics.
You need Dr. Pimple.
Who?
Oh, mate. This is what you need. This will cheer you up. Go and Google Dr.
I don't know who that is.
Go and Google her and go and fall down her pus-filled rabbit hole.
Dr. Pimple Popper.
Yeah, Dr. Pimple Popper.
It's disgusting, but you'll love it.
So back in a nice full air cast boot and not allowed to leave the house.
You're
only for appointments.
You're having a run of bad luck, man.
Yeah. So I can't. I'm not going to do that stupid thing with. I feel your pain.
No.
I don't agree with that.
We're feeling our own pain.
And
they're all valid. And then people that go, but you're a millionaire and so what? So what? Millionaires can feel pain. You don't think Elton John gets upset?
Yeah, I can imagine he does.
I can imagine he does.
Yeah. I mean, you can't stand up in your own bathroom. That's pretty rubbish.
Isn't it? 2 years, man. 2 years. And I'm at my wit's end. When I first moved in there, and Kath will back me up on this, because I would tell her about it, I spent the first 6 months looking for, I believe they're called ligature points. Is that where you're looking to try and hang yourself? Serious? It's out there. I'm saying it. I spent the first 6 months looking at the Velux windows going, could you hang something from there? Man alive.
I mean, it feels like the scene out of not the Green Mile, the other one with Stephen King and prisons, where the old bloke leaves and he's got that's it, yeah, and he's got you could see him looking at the beams.
Yeah,
and you didn't know it was coming, but you thought, he's looking at those beams a bit funny.
I'm looking at those beams. Yeah,
so
beam me up, Scotty. Hey man, I hope life improves for you, buddy. It has to, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
It will.
Okay.
It will. So, you've got, as you say, the only way is up, I believe Yags said.
Okay.
Go on. And, Whatever happened to that plastic population?
Thank you very much indeed. Let's go to line 2. Hello, line 2. You're on the wireless.
Hello, Ian. Very nice to speak to you.
Yes.
First time I've ever spoken to you.
Welcome to my world.
Thank you very much. I've listened for a long time, probably since the beginning. Do you remember old Potatoes Have Eyes?
Sorry? Potatoes Have
Eyes?
Potatoes Have Eyes? When was that?
Yeah. They used to be on one of your trails on LBC, Potatoes Have Eyes.
On LBC?
Yeah.
I don't remember that, man, but that sounds funny. Do potatoes have eyes? They can see through them.
No, I think those little black bits are called eyes.
Oh, okay. Well, funny if one day they winked at you. That'd be funny.
That'd be a bit spooky.
Oh, I'm always bit like it when people remind, because I don't remember what we did at LBC, but I like it when people remind me of that, man, because
yeah,
it sounds funny. Anyway, what's your name, my friend?
Mike.
Mike. Okay, Mike. What would you like to say at 10:44 on this day of days?
My brother's girlfriend's friend's boyfriend once saw, once saw Elon Musk wearing a cape.
Hang on a minute. Just give me the genealogy of that story again. Your brother's
girlfriend.
Your brother's girlfriend, yeah.
Friend.
Yeah.
Boyfriend.
Brother's girlfriend's
friend's boyfriend.
Friend's boyfriend saw Elon Musk wearing a cape.
Yeah, golden cape.
Wow. Where did he have a submarine up his ass?
He was getting off. The guy worked in a private airport.
Yeah.
He was getting off with his private jet in a gold cape.
In a gold cape?
Gold cape, yeah.
I'm having that.
I mean, for me, that sums up everything.
If you were a billionaire, you'd have gold. You'd have a gold cape, wouldn't you?
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
No,
you would.
No, I'd be the Bill Gates kind of billionaire,
Square billionaire, solving like flipping AIDS and asthma in Africa. All the A's. He's gone. This is Talk Radio.
Late night conversation, wealth, losing sleep over.
The Late Night Alternative with Ian Lee
on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
We're going to take calls straight away, just, because it's dark. Let's go to line 1. Hey, line 1.
Hi, is that Ian?
Yeah, are you on speakerphone?
I've just turned the radio off. Hold on.
Yes.
No, I'm not. I'm just in just a bad area where I am. I'm from Catesham. I've had a bad day today. I've had a breakdown today.
Whoa, man, what happened to you?
I just want to wish you well with your house and everything, yeah, and I'm sorry that you're feeling down as well today.
Hey, man, I can't hear you very well. Are you on speakerphone, or can you talk into the microphone?
I'm looking at the phone now. No, it's not on speakerphone. Sometimes my ears...
That's better. That's better. That's better. We're in.
So I normally listen to your show. I normally go down the coast and listen to your show with my mate friends in Seaford.
Yeah.
A guy called Ray. My name's Tom. I'm known as Tomcat.
Hello, Tomcat.
Like I say, I've had a really bad day today. I've got a stepfather who's got dementia. When he dies, my family are going to sell the house underneath me, away from me and all that. So
you won't have anywhere to live, man.
I just wanted to wish you well, and I know, how I suffer badly, anxiety and stuff, and I just wanted to, listening to you today, I was worried about you as well, and I didn't like it when you fell out with Catherine a little bit earlier.
That's not good. That's not good. That's my best mate, and I love her, and I'm going to buy her a pony to say sorry. And she can shag the pony.
Well, no thanks.
Shaggy pony. Shaggy pony. You are a perfect. Hey, listen, man, so why was today so bad? Did anything specific happen, or you just couldn't handle it?
I just a massive break-up with my brother, basically. It's a long story. I don't want to go into it, so it'll take up.
No, you don't. You go.
I'd rather not.
So we only got weirdos phoning up tonight, so you can take as long or as short as you want, man.
Well, to cut a long story short, my brother, I had a go at him a couple of months ago, and he's sort of moved out, but he keeps driving his car, backing it into the garden. Now, I just cut the grass.
Yeah.
earlier on, and also there's this concrete bit where bits of grass come up.
Yeah.
And there's rubbish there, but who said he was going to, 3 years ago, was going to drive to the rubbish tips. There's also some breeze blocks there now. I have to move that because I want to cut every little bit of blade of grass.
I know what you mean, man. That grass that grows up through the concrete blocks is the worst stuff.
Yeah. He came in his taxi and he backed into it and done his back of his car in. He started throwing the concrete blocks on the grass I just cut. So I had a massive shouting earlier on. I had a massive shouting match with him.
Uh-oh.
And I threatened I was going to throw if he doesn't shut up.
Uh-oh.
Going to throw one through his windscreen. He just got in the car and drove off. But he's saying oh, you'll pay for that. You'll pay for that.
Oh, man.
But he's already thrown stuff of mine away, like, months ago. I moved in after my mum died, and I should have moved in when she was alive. She died in 2013. I moved in 2015.
Yeah.
And I bought all my stuff here, and he's thrown loads of stuff out of the cupboards, and a lot of it was my stuff. I used to work for Stage Miracles and Pink Floyd's Britannia Row. I used to do backstage stuff from 89 to 2008.
With Pink Floyd?
Some of that stuff. Yeah, Britannia Row I worked with, and Stage Miracles.
Yeah.
For all, bands like Michael Jackson, Madonna, and what have you, from 1989 to 2008, and some of that stuff.
Oh, no. Oh, mate.
I can't get back now, so...
Oh, man. Let it go, man. It's stuff. It's stuff. Let the stuff go into the cosmos. And, let's try and grasp onto higher things. The memories. You got the memories.
I did find you once before, I think, several months ago. I was down Seaford at the time.
Seaford.
You probably won't remember, but also my mate Ray phoned you and said there's a problem with you found out it's his radio, not...
Yeah, Ray's radio was broken. It wasn't our problem. It was Ray.
It was rubbish.
We're a professional broadcasting organisazione, and Ray was critical. Well, Tom, listen, man, I'm with you, brother. Hang in there.
Next time I'm down at Ray's, I'll give you a call.
Yeah.
Make sure you stay and talk radio.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, Tom. You're a good man. Well done. Let's go to line 2. Hello, line 2.
Hello?
Turn your radio off. Is that Gary?
I want to apologise.
Yeah, hey, Gary, listen, there's nothing to apologise for, man. I just really think, as we discussed last time, both on and off air...
How's it with me?
Sorry?
How's it with me?
Because... okay.
You didn't miss it. There's voice.
As we discussed both on and off air, Catherine and I have made the decision that we don't think... Your issues are too big for us, and we are worried that we might do more harm than good.
I like your radio show, though.
Okay, you can listen to it.
I'm really sorry for my friend.
You can listen to it? Well, it was you as well, mate. It was you as well.
But I want to apologise. I wanted to punch him at times.
You wanted to punch me, and you wonder why I've banned you from the show?
Not you. Not you.
Right.
The mate.
Right, okay. Gary, I don't want you phoning Gary, I don't want you phoning the show anymore, man. It's as simple as that. And you phone... I can see your other number phone up. And, you don't listen, man. The other number phones up, and it says on the screen that you're banned from this show. You can phone other shows.
I'm just upset, that's all. Because I like listening to you.
Well, you keep on listening, man. I'm never going to stop anyone from listening, but I'm going to stop you from phoning.
Well, is there any way I can get around that?
You can send me a cheque for £1,000.
No.
In that case, then...
I got £1,000.
Okay, Gary. Listen, I wish you the best of luck with your life, man, but we can't...
Can I send you a letter of apology?
No, you don't. You've got nothing to apologise for, dude. It's all cool, but I just think it would be better for you if you didn't call us. I worry that we're making things worse.
Calling you.
Okay, but it's really dull radio.
Dull?
Yeah.
All right.
And a little bit punchy when I don't want it to be punchy.
I'm not on there, am I?
Yes, man. And there you go. Yes, you are.
Okay.
Right. Listen, best of luck with your life, man. Take care.
No worries.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Let's go to line 3. Hello, line 3, yes?
Right, Ian.
Yeah?
I just want to phone up and say I'm about the same age as you, and I also shave my balls. And also,
yeah,
we need to get you back on prime time. We need to turn those £500 gigs into £5,000 gigs.
Wow.
We need to.
Do you know how to do it? Can you do it?
Well, I was thinking about maybe doing a sex tape.
Well, me and Sam have talked about doing. We're talking a lot, actually, doing a lot of WhatsApping about doing a sex tape, an instructional video. Two heterosexual men doing a gay instructional video, sexual video.
Yeah, that's quite a niche market. I was
Very
thinking
niche.
More mainstream.
Okay.
I'm going to throw some names out.
Okay.
Vanessa Feltz.
Do you know what? I love Vanessa. I've worked with Vanessa so many times. She's such a nice lady, and I wouldn't be able to with Vanessa because I've met her husband a few times. They are the nicest. He's such a nice man. He's such a lovely, lovely gentleman, and Vanessa I've always found delightful. Listen, maybe a solo sex act would be the way to go. Oh, he's made the noise. You made the noise there.
I'm not sure.
Okay, well, have a think about it, man, because I think that's a solo sex act, or maybe I'd do it in a group first and then I'd go solo. I don't know. I just don't know. I enjoy the Good Morning Britons and the Loose Women's. I've not done Lorraine before, but everything's slowing down. The momentum of what was it? The Jungle has slowed down. Although, let's just say I was pretty famous at the Coral Reef Swimming Centre in Bracknell today. 5 people asked me if I was having strawberries for my tea. 5 people. You off your tea now, Ian? Yeah. Strawberries and cream, is it? Okay. Yeah. That's right. I said, yeah, that's what I'm having. And then my kid said, what did that man say? I said, well, I was in the jungle 7 months ago. Some people still ask me about the strawberries and cream. And my youngest went, oh, dear, like that. Oh, dear. And I went, yeah. And I just have to, I have to pretend that I think it's funny and that it's original. And my stock answer is, what were those strawberries really like, Ian? My stock answer is, they were the best strawberries in the world. If you ever hear me saying, they were the best strawberries in the world, I'm either being picked up by the Strawberry Marketing Board, or I'm just being polite to someone when I want to say, well, you get out of here! What's your problem, man? Jesus! It was months ago! Get over it! Yeah, they were the best strawberries in the world. And if there are kids there, and their parents are asking me, I turn to the kids and I say, kids, I suggest you steal food from your friends. I say that, and the parents get furious. We're going to the news now, man. Gee, this is what we're dealing with. Hello?
Hello?
Okay, we're going to the news now.
Oh, God, shit, I'm Director Ian.
Oh, God, you're so thick. This is Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Ian Lee
on Talk Radio.
We have ways of making you talk.
Yesterday was kind of like the 4th of July. The way your face lit up the entire sky. Had to look away because it hurt my eyes. The way you hit me was a big surprise. Yesterday I really didn't know what to say. I wasn't making any sense, but it felt okay. Asked you if it was my birthday. This kind of thing don't happen every day. Just like a child, a little curious, a little wild, live in the moment and you'll never go out of style. You know it's really been a while.
Jesus! It's you lot again! Ah! This is, yeah. We're going to take a call from a guy who's an arse, all right? The next caller is an arse. He's going to be rude to me. He's going to be mean to me. Normally I indulge him, but I'm just not in the mood to indulge this idiot anymore, all right? So let's just see. Either he's going to have me punch drunk up against the ropes, or I'm going to KO him. It's one of the two. Let's see where this goes. Hey, Jonathan.
Oh, my God, you heard me in the background, didn't you? How you doing here?
Yeah, what do you want? Are you listening to the show? Are you even listening to the show? No, you're just calling in. You're not even listening to the show. If you were listening to the show, you wouldn't have asked that question. You scumbag. You asshole. You're an asshole.
Oh, really? You're standing on your high ground now. Come on.
You don't even know what that means. You're standing on your high ground now? That's not even a phrase. You're standing on your high ground now? You're stoned on grass now.
I wish it was, but no grass is growing. You got to see this weather, man. It's just deleting us. At the minute, there's a phrase for you. Yeah, the weather is
You're the most boring, obnoxious caller I've ever had, and that's saying something. That is saying something. That is saying something, because I could Mushvik. Do you remember Mushvik? Do you remember? You need a kick up the arse from your mother. She needs a kick up the arse. Your family need a kick up the arse. You're a family of deadbeats. You're a family of deadbeats.
You give me a little bit of sun to come on here, and I really picked a bone on you now. Listen, I'm
you
not...
picked my boner?
Oh, shit, sorry, I swear. No, but I'm not being...
Because you swore, because you haven't got any manners or any decency. You're a scumbag. You're the worst.
Come on, Ian.
You're the worst.
Ian, I hope you record this. I'm really punching the bones about them.
Punching the bones? Why don't you say phrases that actually exist? Although punching the bones is a good one. I'm going to use that. What do you want? What do you want, you a-hole? What do you want?
But you calling me an a-hole.
Yeah, because you're an a-hole.
Yeah.
What do you want? And the A stands for anus. You're an anus hole. You're the worst kind of hole.
Come on. That's the worst. You ever had anal? It's great. Yeah. But anyway, apart from that, really
let's hear your boring, obnoxious, rude point. Cut to the chase, boy. Let's hear it. I'm sick and tired of this guy.
I've got these subjects. Come on, you want to hear it? Do you want to hear it? Ian?
No, I don't want to hear it. If I say no, will you go away? No, I don't want to hear it.
Ian, you're going to get more views on your YouTube crap, and you're just going to make me look like a fool. But that's
no, I'm not making you look like a fool. Your mama made you look like a fool when you came out from her. You've been doing it on your own ever since.
Shit.
What's your language, boy? What's your language, boy? What's your language, boy?
No, shall we talk about something serious? Come on, Ian, I always respected you. That's the point that you need to make. I always respected you.
I don't need to take any point from you. You didn't grow up with me. What a stupid thing to say. You didn't grow up with me. You haven't grown up. You haven't grown up. You got older. You got older the same time I got older, and that's an unfortunate coincidence for me.
You got 10 years on me. You got 10 years on me.
I wish I wasn't on the planet at the same time as you, because you're a scumbag.
I'm a scumbag. Why am I a scumbag? What have I done wrong?
What's your point, caller? What's your point, caller? What would you like to say, caller?
I just want to say, Ian.
What's your point, caller?
Your opinion. No, I've always respected your opinion.
Okay, my opinion is you're an idiot, and I'd like to cut you off. Do you respect that?
Okay.
There we go. I enjoyed that call. It's nice. It's actually quite a constructive call from Jonathan. We don't normally get those from that guy.
He made some interesting things up.
Let's go to line 2. Hello, line 2.
Only fools worship. I can't help falling in love with you.
I think the answer to that is no. Let's go to line 3. Hello, line 3.
Evening, how are we?
Have you been listening to the show?
I have, and I just thought I'd phone and say thank you for cheering me up.
What? What?
I've had a long, terrible day.
Oh, no.
I'm normally driving home with Eamon, and actually listening to you deal with these idiots.
Hang on, what happened with Eamon? You had a fight with Eamon?
No, I'm normally driving home when he's on.
What?
But
you drive home once a month? That's outrageous.
That's a belter.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, sorry, during his slot when someone's covering.
Okay, thank you. You mean the Alexis show, sometimes with special guest host Eamon Holmes, on the 3rd of every month.
You've caught it, I see.
Yeah. Well, okay. So have you not listened to this show before?
I must confess, I'm normally probably in bed
Good
by
for
now.
you. That's the sensible
and
action.
I know it's very sad. I've got 2 young children.
No, it's not sad. It's like, how old are your kids, man?
9.5 months and 3.5.
Wow, they're babies, man. Wow, you're just beginning that adventure. What fun!
I know.
How's it going? Everyone good and healthy and well?
They're healthy. The 9-month-old has got serious mummy separation issues at the moment.
Okay,
Separation anxiety. I'm just simply not good enough.
No, of course not.
So only mummy will do.
Here's the thing. I've got my 8 and 6-year-olds are having that at the moment, so that can kind of go on for quite a long time, I'm afraid. Good luck.
Yeah, no. And the 3-year-old is just getting to the stage where he's developing some character.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's learning to lie or be creatively imaginative. But,
it's the best. It's the best. It's the best job. It's the best job in the world, man. Even when it's hard work, you look back on it and go, man, we got through that challenge, and we've learnt this lesson. It's the best job in the world.
Yeah, definitely. Very rewarding. You definitely get out a lot if you bother to put it in.
Yep.
So I'll have to try and stay up a little later.
Hey, you can get the podcast as well. Here's my tip for you tonight. How long until you get home?
About half an hour.
Hey, man, go into their bedrooms and just watch them sleep for like 2 or 3 minutes. Go and watch them. Go and watch them.
Have to. They'll probably be in my bed.
Of course they are. They're 3.5 and 9 months. Yes.
I'll have to fight my way into bed.
But also watch them sleep, and if they're in your bed, man, enjoy it and snuggle up, because that doesn't last forever. I've only got a few more sleeping with the kids before. My 8-year-old's not really into it. The 6.5-year-old is a bit, but that's going to end soon, and I'm going to miss them. So enjoy it.
I actually did that with my 9-month-old this morning.
Beautiful.
It was one of the rare occasions where I can get near him without him going mental.
I don't buy all this. Your kids shouldn't sleep with. I don't buy all that. If they sleep better in your bed, let them sleep in your bed, man, because it's not going to last forever.
Exactly.
Hey, man, have a safe journey home, and thanks for finding us and giving us a call.
No worries. Cheers.
Take care. Thank you. Bye bye. What a nice guy. What a nice guy. Hey, line 2.
Hello, hi.
Hello, line 2. You're live. You're live on Talk Radio.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Well, that's good, because not everyone does.
Okay. Are you going to call me back?
No.
What? I'm on air right now, or I'm just live?
Oh, you didn't know? Okay. Yes, you are live on Talk Radio right now.
Am I speaking to Ian Lee?
Yes, that is correct, sir. Am I speaking to a cat lover?
No, the tuna lover.
The what?
Tuna.
The tuna lover, that's it. Mr. Tuna Lover. Oh. Hello, man. Did you go to the fishmongers today?
No,
Put something in the bank?
Oh, stop it.
No.
What have you got for us, Olga?
You spelled my name wrong.
I know they did. I've complained about it, but they've all gone to bed by now.
Well, do you know, here's the thing, Olga. That's
Right.
racism. That's racism. This is a racist.
It's not really racism. It's just like
nameism.
I just don't understand how you could get my name.
No, I agree.
Confused with a Russian girl's name.
I know.
The Russian
And do you
girl's
know
name.
something?
Because Olga sounds like Olga.
Olga, I think I spelt it right.
How do you spell your name?
Just OGA.
Yeah, that's what I put, right?
That's what we
But they've decided that they're cleverer than me, and I must have got it wrong. And they spelt it like a
That's
Russian
all right,
woman.
darling.
So I've sent them another email and told them to sort their act out. So hopefully they'll sort it out.
But you've gone viral. You've had like over 1,000 hit views online.
Well, I kind of saw it tonight when I was trying to find out if you were live on YouTube or if you were live.
We're not on YouTube
Periscope?
tonight. We're not on YouTube or Periscope tonight, and I apologise to all of my fans, all of my online fans. But just
a shame.
I know, and I just made a rule with myself that when I felt lousy mentally, I wasn't going to. You don't want to see pictures of a man in turmoil like this. You don't want to see the pictures of it.
Well, I know, like, from listening tonight that you don't really sound like yourself, and you sound like, you're in a terrible place right now, but,
But still, it's a better show than BBC London. You were right, Catherine, and that
well,
really cuts
it's better than any radio station that's live right now.
It's better than any radio station, though. The only one that could beat this is David Prever. Let's be honest. That's the only guy. That's the only guy that could beat this right now. And thank God I've got him tied up in the basement. I'm not letting that guy broadcast anymore.
Yeah.
We've about 6 radio stations without a presenter.
Yes, man. That's what's gonna happen to me. Olga, would you like to say anything, or do you just, you just want to hang out with us guys, the cool guys?
Well, I just wanted to let you know first and foremost that I'm definitely hanging out with you tonight. And the second one is, if you feel like talking about anything serious, we can just go for it right now.
Go for it. Go on then. You just throw it into the mix. I'm up for anything tonight, man.
Right. Just to continue from yesterday where we stopped off.
Okay.
Tuna.
Talking about sex. No.
No.
Oh, we're not doing seriousness.
We can do it. We're doing it. That's Catherine, who's going to get, I don't even know if I can say this anymore. She's going to get a smack bum.
Oh!
Hello?
All right, well, if you let me talk something serious, then...
Okay, you talk. So I'm going to let... Here we go. This is what we have to do. Ian Lee, give Olga permission to talk something serious then. Away we go.
And then you can ask me any question you want.
Okay.
And I promise to give you...
Okay, fine. Well. I can ask you anything. Great. Okay. Away you go. Yeah.
On the topic of Boris Johnson trying to destabilize the government for his political ambitions, right?
Yes.
You went further today.
Yeah, let's go on. What happened?
You went Wi-Fi 2.0.
Uh-oh. What did he do, man? Tell me what he did.
Well, basically, right, today, right, obviously, Jeremy Corbyn was terrible at PMQs as he always is,
Are you coming? I think you're coming from a point of political bias. I think you're politically biased.
Well, you would say I'm politically biased, but I would also say you're politically biased as well, because we've got...
Oh, we're all politically biased. Oh, yes. But I accept my bias.
Well...
Do you accept your bias? Do you accept the Lord?
I accept Boris Johnson as the Lord.
Do you accept the Lord?
You're a pervert.
Do you?
Yes. I accept the Lord.
Shag a pony. Will you stop saying that?
Well, I'm not saying it.
Shag a pony. Okay, you said I can ask you any question if I let you talk seriously.
Well, I haven't really finished talking seriously yet.
Okay. How much longer is this going for?
Right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Boris Johnson, right, today took about 15 minutes or so just, criticizing the Prime Ministress.
The Prime Ministress? Oh, I like that. The Prime Ministress. Yes, sir. I like that.
Full gospel, man. He was, he was bringing up stuff about, what she said about 6 months ago.
Yes, man. Yeah.
She said about, 1 week ago, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
And, like, it was really terrible to watch. It was like a boxing match.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm ready for you.
Okay, can I ask you a question now?
Yeah, go on.
You said I could ask you anything.
Do I have a girlfriend? That's a no.
Well, I wasn't asking you, but with your previous partners, how did you bring up the subject of spanking?
Unfortunately, I've got no previous experiences.
Of spanking?
No, I'm bound to be the 40-year-old virgin by the time I reach 40.
Shut up, man! No way! Olga, how far are we away from that momentous occasion?
I've got 13 years to find a girlfriend.
Oh, you're 27! Oh, man, don't worry about it. Oh, you got plenty of time. You got plenty of time. Don't worry about it. 27's not... all this stuff, oh, yeah, I lost my virginity when that... Oh, man, it happens when it happens, man. It's not worrying you, is it, Olga?
No, just wish me luck, man. I've got patience.
What, you're a doctor? I think that's inappropriate. I'm going to report you to Bupa.
No. Nah, man, just wish me luck, innit?
I do wish you luck. Okay, well, when you get a girlfriend, how quickly into the relationship are you going to ask her if you can spank her? Or she can spank you? I don't know which way it's going for you.
The problem is, right?
Yeah.
Like, I have a girl that I'm talking to...
About spanking?
At the moment. Not necessarily about spanking, but I would really like to do some of that.
Oh.
And the problem is, right, like, it doesn't take too long into us having phone calls, sometimes with the phone for about 2 hours, maybe 6 hours.
And when you're talking to her, do you just make that noise in the background?
Yeah, but the problem is, right, the girls are like, oh, and then I'm like...
Whoa, what did you... Whoa, you just said the F word, Olga.
I'm trying to get a girlfriend here.
Yeah, but you don't say the F word on my radio show. I had to press the dumb button on you.
All right, sorry, man.
That's okay. Don't say it again, because we can't say that.
All right.
This guy's...
So basically, right?
Yeah, this guy really is...
You're a pervert.
Now, so you've got to just say... Have you said to her, I'd really like to spank you?
I would...
Text her. Text her now. Text her.
Text her now.
Text her now while you're talking to me. I'll phone her.
To come over to the crib.
What?
Right? And then we can do some Netflix and chill, right?
Yeah.
But, like, you know, she's been delaying it, and I really don't like it when they do that. So,
okay.
You know,
Are you...
I'm going to have to cut this one off.
You're going to do what? Bump her off?
He's going to cut her off.
Oh God! I would suggest if she's not coming over for Netflix and chill, he said, that she's not interested. Maybe you need to maybe you need to go, look somewhere else. Have you been on that dating app, the romantic love app Tinder?
Tinder. I've actually got Tinder Gold.
Oh.
Tinder Gold!
Not only is he on it, he's owning it.
Oh, dude, just say on there, right? Go.
What's the difference with gold? Do you get like a higher class of?
Yeah, but the only girls that match with me are really, really chubby, or like, you know, but like.
Chubby or I like chubby. Chubby's great.
I like chubby as well. I really like chubby as well, but like. My bed ain't strong enough for that, man.
Well, have you got a dining table?
Have I got a dining
Have you got a floor? Have you got a floor and a towel?
Hey, man.
Is your knee strong enough?
Oh, yeah, my knees are strong enough. Like, I work 12 hours a day sometimes.
Good lad, Olga. Wow.
On his knees.
I wish you luck. We'll continue this conversation at a later date. That was... Maybe it's because he smells of fish.
It might be the tuna.
That could be it. It could be the tuna. Name that tuna. Stephanie. 0344 499 1000 is the telephone number. This is Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee.
On air and off the leash.
On Talk Radio.
We're not doing Periscope tonight because you don't want to see this. But we don't. When we do Periscope, we turned off the chat because of this idiot called Onion. and someone called None the Wiser, and someone called Jenna Lois, who's apologising for nah. And so I'm mixed race, neither sexist or racist. Nah, your comments were sexist. Your comments were abusive. I saw your comments, and they were. I didn't see your comments, but I was told by someone who did see the comments, who I trust implicitly, and your comments were offensive. And, yeah, you think it's a big joke to go on Periscope and bully people? You think that's a funny joke? It's not funny, man. People have feeling. I don't care. What's mixed race got to do with it? And already I'm being scapegoated. No, you're not. You said it. I know what you said. I know what you did. So, Jenna, no. Apology is received and accepted, but I still think you're a scumbag. I think you're the worst side of the internet, hiding behind fake names and going on Periscope and just being abusive. So no, and it's because of you, Jenna. It's because of you that we don't allow comments on Periscope anymore. So go and think about your behaviour and your attitudes. These people like this, though, Catherine, they will just never accept that maybe they've done something wrong because it was just banter.
Yeah.
It's just banter. It was just banter. It was just having banter.
It's what they did every night.
Just having banter. It's just banter. God, you're so unfair. She was just having a little bit of banter. What do you mean? It was nothing offensive. It wasn't offensive to you, but you need to think about other people. And the fact that your apology is couched with being scapegoated. Nah, man, you're a scumbag. You're a scumbag. And unfortunately, Periscope is full of scum. We'll still stream on Periscope, but they're not going to have the chat on there anymore because it's just scumbags. It's everybody's scumbags. So Stick It in Your Family album.
Big snowy out there. Put a pound in for Ian Lee, just so he can get his mental capacity away from this crap. Just being an idiot. This whole radio station, you got so much potential. So you can talk sport, which is potential, because everyone else looking to them boys. You're looking at Ian Lee, you're a dick. You're just a dick. And you're just pulling people down and not even being strong. You need to think forward with your thoughts.
Who are you talking to, you idiot?
Who am I talking?
I don't want. I got that. I heard that F-bomb and I got that dumb button. I don't want to talk to you, Jonathan. I don't want to talk to you because give me the thumbs up, Sam Women Red. I don't want to talk to you because you're a scumbag. You're a scum. He was ringing in, right? And he was halfway through a conversation talking to himself, right? That's either, and I don't say this that's either mental illness or that is drugs, right? This guy is a serious loon. And he shouldn't be allowed. He shouldn't be allowed to have. There he goes, he's still going.
He's talking to you from the past.
He's talking to me from the past, and he doesn't know that we'll go back to him in a minute. Let's take this call first. Hello, line 2. Okay.
Oh, your career is so pathetic. You used to be something, but now you're not. Now you're not. You have no relevance to anything.
But why do you keep phoning me then, you weirdo? Let's go to line. We'll keep him on. We'll keep going back into Jonathan's cesspit of a mind. If he can keep his language clean. Let's go to line 2, though. Hello, line 2.
Hello, Ian and Kath.
Hello, line 2.
Zolly.
Hello, line 2.
Hello.
Hello there.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, it's you talking about, people feeling terrible, and I feel like I've gone through some of the same things you have recently, like body image. Yeah. There's been all my life, my body image has been terrible. Like I've been super thin, and now I've been super fat and feeling ugly, and just I don't know, been suicidal, but not really, because it's like 1 minute you're scared of dying, and 1 minute you think maybe it's better off being like that.
Yeah.
And moving as well So I've got rid of loads of stuff, and I used to think that the things I had was amazing, and then getting rid of it, just seeing that is just pointless, really. Why did I feel that connection to something that was
why do we feel connection to things? Because things are nothing. They're like bits of plastic or paper or wood or metal. That it's just. But we invest so much. We invest so much into them, and then when you die, like your family have got to get rid of that crap. But there's still a little bit of magic attached to it, so they feel bad about chucking away a load of old rubbish.
We've had a death in our family recently, and getting rid of his stuff. It's been kind of like a weird hassle, but kind of sad in the same way.
Yeah.
And, it just brings home that it's not really the stuff that matters at all.
It isn't the stuff. We invest. We put a little bit of ourselves into like a book or like a toy, or we put ourselves in there, and somehow it stays in there, and that's stupid.
Yeah.
So how has today been for you, man?
It was all right today. Like I don't know what set it off. But yeah, I was just like, maybe, because I just feel like, what's the point of everything? It's just like, you're just gonna, when we die, it's just gonna be nothing. I know that sounds like
I'm laughing because I know that exact thought. I know that thought. When we die, it's gonna be nothing. I know it. I'm with you, brother.
When I go to sleep, I just think this is like just dying sometimes, because you just go into nothingness, and then it's weird though, because it's so irrational, because sometimes I just don't want to go to sleep because I don't want to feel like that. I don't want to feel like I'm just going into the black, you know.
Oh, I like sleep. Sleep is my favourite state. I love sleep, I love a sleep, man. But I'm so disappointed when I wake up and go, oh man, I'm awake. I've got another day. I've got to do what I did yesterday. I've got to do that again.
Yeah.
And and stuff should, I know it has to. I have to believe it'll be all right. And James kind of fat shaming me on air yesterday. That upset me, and that upset me because I'd had a particularly, I had a massive argument on Saturday in front of my kids, which I don't normally do, and it was, and it was a big old argument. And so that kind of set me off on a self-loathing kind of wobble, and then James fat shaming me, and then this house, it's just getting put back maybe a week. But I was so invested in, I'm going to be out of this place, and I'm going to have space, and it's going to have something that's mine, and I can start rebuilding, and I've got plans to eat well when I get there, Oliver, and I'm going to run. It's on a country lane, and I'm going to run, and I'm going to cycle. And I'm probably not going to do any of that stuff, but the thoughts are there, and then, when James said those things yesterday, I wanted to cry, and then 15 minutes before the show, I get an email saying, oh, your house is delayed, and I wanted to cry, and I went into the toilets, and I had a little cry in the toilets, and then it's like, I've got to come in here, and this is the best job in the world, man, I love it. But when you feel like, it's hard work to do 3 hours of improvised comedy. When you just feel like, everyone my family hate me, and everyone hates me, and I hate me, and I got to talk to idiots like Jonathan, and
Yeah. They say, like, I've done, like, therapy and stuff, they say, put yourself in the person's shoes, or other people's shoes.
No.
It's like, people talk about us being fat or whatever.
Yeah.
You can find people who are overweight attractive, can't you?
Yeah.
That doesn't put any negative to somebody. There's only the bad people, I was going to say, who feel like that, and they should be the ones that feel ashamed for their words, Here
comes Catherine. Catherine's taking a little sigh, which means some wisdom is coming.
Well,
it's always worth listening. So it is, I wasn't being sarcastic. It's always worth listening.
Happy people don't feel the need to pull other people down.
Yeah.
I always wonder why someone's so bothered. Oliver, stick your submarine up your ass. Stick it up your ass, submarine. That's what I want to say to the listeners. Alan Mosque.
Yeah, the other thing, is like, I feel terrible, and I'm never that evil to somebody. I feel like I'm not going to be like that to you, because I just
It's because you're
I feel like
you're a nice bloke.
Yeah.
You rationalise it, and you're not thick.
Yeah.
Thick people have to blame someone else, don't they?
Yeah.
That's you would say that, Catherine. That's your fault. You see what I did there?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Thanks, man.
Well done.
Oh,
what was that?
Is there a ghost? There's a ghost in the house.
What happened?
There's a ghost.
There was this noise. It was this noise.
Or a prisoner. He's laughing a little bit too much. There's a prisoner. No wonder he feels bad. Hey, listen, man. I wish I could give you some. I wish I could put my healing hands and give you some Reiki.
Yeah.
But
me to you as well.
But you know, life sucks, and I can't offer any words of wisdom. So all I can say is hang in there, brother. And you know, maybe if they make Symmetra good again, I might come online and play you at that. Hey, have you got? I'm up. By the way, Saturday night, guys. This is it. If you've got the Hasbro Family Pack, it can't be Monopoly. You've got to have the Hasbro Family Pack on PlayStation 4. Then I'm hosting a Monopoly tournament on Saturday night.
But warning, he plays really dirty.
I played to win.
Didn't you win against Lemmy?
Yes, I did. I destroyed Lemmy. And now he won't talk to me. And now he trolls me. So I don't know if you've got the Hasbro Family Pack, Oliver. You'd be welcome to come.
I'll get it. Yeah.
All right, then maybe Saturday evening, we can all get together and we can play a little bit of the old Monopoly. All right.
Cool.
That'll do.
Okay.
All right, man. Take care, fella.
Everything gets better, dude.
You too, fella. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Night, Ollie.
Line 2.
Shanty Pony.
Hey! Oh,
first
well
one.
done.
First one.
It's the Beatles song, Dig a Pony. Well done. Line, this is actually line 2. I said that one was line 2, and it wasn't. This is line 2.
Oh, hello there. It's Steve from Twickenham.
Hello, yeah.
Hello, yes. Yes, I just want to tell you about my show this morning. I tried to get a lad from Marks and Spencer's fired. I kicked up a right fuss on my show for 3 hours and more or less named him. I was in an extra bitter mood this morning.
Me too!
Maybe we can do a show together.
Yes! Do it! Thank you! Here's the thing, right? I'm not even replying to this person. Here's the thing. So this Jenna Lewis, right? Ian, you can't just cut off Perry without first not actually reading the comments yourself. Yes, I can. It's my Periscope. I have the arrogance. I do whatever I want. With my social media and my online presence, I'll do whatever I want. Onion and Non are not bad at all. Get stuffed. Now I know you're talking rubbish because I've seen their comments. Get stuffed. But loads of people, I've had so many emails from people saying that they refuse to go on the Periscope because of Onion, right? Refuse. The last time I say the idiot's name as well. I've emailed him. Doesn't email me back because he's a coward. So many people refusing to go on there because of. In fact, I suspect that it's you, Jenna. I suspect that it's you, and you're lying, pretending to be that. I think you're Onion. So no, don't tell me what. They're not so bad. If you can give one example of inappropriate content, then that would be fair. Oh, get stuffed. Get stuffed. Get stuffed. Here's what's fair. Hey, you're blocked on Twitter. I do what I want with my online social media presence. I don't have to give examples to you.
Also, are you 12? Who talks like that?
I don't have to give examples to you. You absolute child. For crying out loud. So, yeah, we don't do chat because of you. And now you're blocked on Twitter. Set up another Twitter account and message me.
Why don't you make a nice little bitter WhatsApp group for you and your two mates, if indeed there are two other people, and you can be as nasty as you want on there.
Anya's not such a bad person. I've seen the comments. I've seen the bullying. I've had so many emails from different people who are upset by the comments from various configurations of the three of you. And so, no, get stuffed. You're a dick. Simple as. Well, go. Hey, if you're nice people, go and join the YouTube chat. Let's see that. Let's see that. Go on. Yeah, jog on, you idiots. Talk Radio.
Across the UK, online and on DAB.
The Late Night Alternative with Ian Lee
on Talk Radio.
Oh, man, there's a new She-Ra cartoon, by the way.
Yes.
For Netflix.
Oh.
There's
Princess of Power.
I want to find the story is about. Let's go to fun. Let's look on fun. Fun. Where is this story? This is a great story. Let's try entertainment. This is a great story. You're gonna. I really think you're gonna like this story. Let's try news. It should be news then. So you're really. There we go. This is under news. This is a great story. This is great. This is it. Ashrita Furman is now the Guinness World Record holder for slicing 26 watermelons on his stomach in 1 minute.
With a machete.
Furman also holds the Guinness World Record for the most world records.
Oh.
It looks like my father-in-law. Look, and there's a great picture of him macheteing up. Imagine if he went too far and cut his.
I know.
Surrounded by melons. Ashita Furman.
Hey!
Oh!
Hey!
There's a man cutting his own watermelons on his chest.
Hey! Hey!
Let's listen to this.
Hey! Hey!
Oh! This is sped up footage. It's only a minute. Why can't we just see it at its normal speed? Why have they sped it up? It's a minute. Maybe that's how he did it. He cheated time. I don't know if... Does Norris McWhirter know this footage is sped up?
Hey! Hey!
I could do more than that.
Hey!
Yeah.
A minute. Okay.
It's just done by a little Casio watch.
Wow. Oh, yeah.
No one's applauding him. No one cares. No one cares.
Terribly stained shorts.
Do we need to measure or weigh them?
No one cares. No one's interested. No one cares. No one is... people there just like... thinking, what's this idiot?
Well, he's always doing it, isn't he?
Is he?
Well, you said he's got the most records.
For what?
Records.
Yeah.
So he's always doing things, showing off.
He's always doing things. Let's stop world records now, because they're just... Okay. Hello, line 2.
Good evening.
Good evening, line 2.
Good evening, Iain Lee.
Welcome to my world. Won't you come inside?
Well, my world's pretty miserable, so if yours is misery.
Yes, let's have it. Let's have a little bit of misery. What's going on for you?
I don't know why I've rung you, to be honest, because I am feeling pretty rubbish and miserable, and I've rung a couple of times and chickened out and hung up. Yeah, just.
Why are you feeling miserable? Is there a reason for feeling miserable, or it's just a vibe?
I think it's a mixture of a few things. The vibe. Yeah. I've had to have my antidepressants changed last week, so.
Okay. So that's going to be a bit rocky.
Going through kind of, withdrawal from one and waiting for the other one to set in.
Yeah.
It's been a bit of a shocking year, and tough things going on at work, and I think it's just a bit of a thing at the moment, as it seems to be.
Well, it will be being amplified. You know, it'll be being amplified by coming off one med and starting another, and that's like 3-4 week kind of crossover. But even knowing that logically and intellectually doesn't make it any easier, does it?
No, absolutely not.
And it doesn't negate the things that have happened to you in your life as well. If you're having a lousy year, you're having a lousy year.
Yeah, and I think it's a bit like, my brain isn't working very well because the meds, sorry.
That's all right.
Like you saying at the top of the show, it's kind of, you don't want to be there. I don't want to be at work. I've managed to book a couple of days off this week to kind of wallow in bed and be miserable on my own, and it's kind of the last thing you want to do is have to put on a performance. It's exhausting just being happy and cheerful and just answering yes and no.
Yeah.
All you want to do is scream at the people around you. Just shut up.
Shut up!
To me is
shut up!
Can't take it anymore. And you can't. No, they don't let you do it.
Julia Hartley-Brewer still does, though. She literally does. That's not even a joke. She does it. She's old school.
I've never even listened to her.
No! Why would you? It's an awful human being. awful person. She blocked me on Twitter so I can say what I like about her. How can I help, Kathy? What can I do to make things better?
Just singing helps.
Oh, in that case.
Really?
The other Kathy in my life ain't so keen on the singing, but the new Kathy, she loves the singing. Ah, ma'am.
I love Amani Capola Day. That's kind of become my song. Hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, that's a good song, man. I'm bringing out an album next month of I don't want to say her greatest hits because she's only had 2 hits, but I'm bringing out an album of her greatest hits, basically. Here's the thing, Kathy. At the end of if you remember, in a month, right, just send me an email with your address, and I'm going to send you a copy of the CD I'm bringing out of hers. Okay?
Oh, bless you.
I'm going to send it to you for free, but you've got to. Well, you can send me an email now, and I'll send it. I think we're getting it like August the 20th or something. I'm going to send you a copy. So send me an email, ian@ianlee.com with your address, and as soon as we have one, I'm going to send you a copy of it.
Oh, you're such a sweetheart. Thank you so much.
That's a pleasure because it's a good song and
There are
people
good
like
people
it.
left in the world.
All right, Kathy, send me your address and I'll make sure you get one when we have them. Okay?
I will do, and I hope that things start to look up for you.
Shut up! You shut up! Hey, take care, Kathy. Hang in there. Bye-bye. Let's go to someone I really haven't got any time for. So I'm gonna stick my finger into him and pull it out and see what he tastes like. And if it's sour, he's going. Yes, Mo!
Hey, man.
Yeah?
Can you do 1 second, please?
No, mate, we're doing a radio show. Good evening, line 2.
Oh, hello there, Ian. It's Seamus here.
Oh, Seamus, what, are you calling from Ireland?
No. I live in the UK. I work over here. I just want to answer your question there now.
What was the question?
About, I just want to say I always come inside. I'm Catholic.
Okay, thank you very much indeed, Seamus. That's nice to get an Irish call, isn't it? That's lovely.
It would be, yeah.
Hello, line 1.
Hello, Ian. Hello, Kath.
Hey.
Hello, line 1. What you got?
Some time ago, you deconstructed or broke down the Zip Pina Colada song.
If you like pina colada down in the rain.
No.
Great song, yes.
Right, but even before that, some time ago, I think it was Absolute. You told us, or you broke down the meaning of Randy Scouse Git.
The Monkey song, yeah, Randy Scouse Git, yeah.
And the only bit I remember of it was the Four Kings of EMI, and you said it was the Beatles. The rest of it, I can't remember it.
Okay, hang on a second. Let's, I can't remember. Let's find it. Hang on. So it's Mickey Dolenz of the Monkees, and he went to the UK, and it's his story of the UK. Randy Scouse Git is because he watched Till Death Us Do Part, and you Randy Scouse Git! And then when they released it in the UK as a single, they had to change it to alternate title. Here we go. So let's quickly go through this. All right, here we go.
She's a wonderful lady and she's mine, all mine.
So that's Samantha Just, who was a host of Top of the Pops, who became the first Mrs. Mickey Dolenz.
Right.
And there doesn't seem a way that she won't come and lose my mind.
That's probably drugs. That's him singing about her and drugs.
It's too easy humming songs to a girl in yellow.
That's Samantha Just as well. It's all about Samantha Justice first.
It's been a long time since the party, and the room is in a mess.
That's the party that Brian Epstein threw for the Monkees when they came over to meet the Beatles. Okay.
The next one
The Four Kings of EMI are sitting stately on the floor.
That's the Beatles. That's when he met the Beatles.
There are birds out on the sidewalk and a ballet at the door.
I don't know what that is.
Girls outside.
Yeah, we go. Yeah.
He reminds me of a penguin.
He was just describing British stuffiness.
Talcum powder on
birthday was it? It might have been Ringo's birthday. It might have been Ringo's birthday. It's one of the Beatles' birthdays. I'm sure it's one of the Beatles. I could be wrong. It's another pop star, but I think I've got a feeling it's Ringo. Right. Why don't you cut your hair? Because everyone had long hair. Why don't you live up there? Because obviously in America they've all got tower blocks and they didn't, and skyscrapers, and they didn't have that in Britain at that point. Whatever. It's all just about the party, I think.
I've been waiting for an hour. I can't find a place.
He was nervous.
The being known as Wonder Girl is speaking, I believe.
That might be Samantha Just. I don't know.
I think you said that before.
Yeah. I think that might be. It's all about Samantha Just from the Beatles. Here we go. Political statement coming up. Vietnam. Go and Google Samantha Just though, and you'll see why he spent so long writing about her. Man, she was a stunning woman. I think she passed away a few years ago. Sadly, no longer with us.
I just remember you talking about it, and the only bit I remembered was the Four Kings, and I wanted to know what was the rest of it.
Well, here's the bit. Here's the bit I struggle with. It was a bigger hit in the UK than Daydream Believer. Can you believe it? Got to number 2 in the charts. Daydream Believer only got as far as number 4.
And they couldn't call it Randy's Casket.
No, so the record company said, dude, you got to come up with an alternate title. And he went, hey man, let's call it that. And that was that.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, what do you mean nah?
Cheers, mate.
Yeah. Thank you, mate, very much. Let's go to line 2. Hello, line 2.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, man.
Yes, come on, quick.
You came into my life and tried to do me wrong. So in return for that, I have sent you this song. It tells you what I think and how I feel about you. So take it.
Here's the thing, Mo. I got the power. You don't got the power. I got the power. You don't got the power. What a nasty deviant. Yes, line 1.
Hello, Ian. Ian, you need to help me.
Yeah, go on.
My name's Dale. I'm not dead.
Oh, for God's sakes, go on. Yes, line 2.
Oh.
Yeah, too slow. Okay, I had a dream about Rolf Harris the other night. I dreamed about Rolf Harris. I was in a restaurant with him. Imagine. What are we doing now?
It's up to you. What do you want to do?
This show's a car crash tonight.
I think it's actually been quite good.
Do you want to do another? Do we do another hour then? What do you reckon? Let's do another hour.
All right.
Sorry. Let's do another
How about I make you a coffee?
Yeah, man. That'll be nice.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. That's the least I can do. All right, we'll do another hour of Call Straight to Air, and then we shall never speak of this again. How's about that? Don't call in now because we're going to go to the news, and then yeah. Ollie, you told me a song I should play. Ollie Hand, and I can't remember what it was. Can you just tweet me again and I'll play it? Thank you.
Across the UK, online and on DAB.
Get an earful of unusual nocturnal emissions with radio's Lord of Misrule, Ian Lee. No relation, thank God.
Unfiltered Night Talk with the original king of unconventional conversation.
The Late Night Alternative with Ian Lee on Talk Radio.
excuses and I got a big bright smile. I feel alive. I occupy my space and activate my mind. I say, hey, what I wanna say. I got nothing in my way, hey. I get into it, I get into it. I can't get it out of my head, I'm into it. I'm feeling like myself again. I feel like everyone's a friend. We all need one of them days every now and then. It just feels good. Little peace of mind, not a cloud in the sky. It just feels good. Even the sunshine's feeling my vibe. I got sunglasses on my happy face. I feel 100% up in this place. I give you a fist bump. Say what's up, I take it from a midday stride to a midnight strut, hands down, right here, right now. I got the hottest ticket in town, cause I'm cool, whatever I do, cool. Whether I'm solo or rolling with the crew, cool. I get into it, can't get it out of my head, I'm into it. I'm feeling like myself again, I feel like everyone's a friend. We all need one of them days every now and then. Just feels good. Little peace of mind, not a cloud in the sky. It just feels good. Even the sunshine's feeling my vibe. I got sunglasses on my happy face. I feel 100% up in this place. Thumbs up, high five, a peace sign, a fat smile. I feel alive. Just feels good. Little peace of mind, not a cloud in the sky. Just feels good. Even the sunshine's feeling my vibe. I got sunglasses on my happy face. I feel 100% up in this place. Thumbs up, high five, a peace sign, a fat smile. I feel alive, yeah. A thumbs up, high five, peace sign, a fat smile. I feel alive, activate my mind, I get into it. Feels good. Just feels good. Feels good. Just feels good.
Here's what I'm thinking. Luke Haynes, if you're still listening, you should you and Imani Coppola should do a song together. Wow, those two together. That would be well, it could be awful, you know, you never know. This is quite often when your two favourites get together, it's a stinker. I mean, but sometimes it's gold. Do you remember when Julio Iglesias and Willie Nelson recorded All the Girls I've Loved Before?
No.
You've heard that, haven't you?
No.
Willie Nelson and Julio Iglesias. Why are you saying no like that?
I didn't know that they got together.
Yeah. Have you oh, man alive. That's,
I mean, it's a wonder either of them can remember all the names of the girls that they've got
that
through.
That was a classic. I mean, this no page advertising. That's the only version of that song that I know is, here we go. Yeah, this is great, man.
A few months ago, I was in London, and when I turned the radio on, I heard a wonderful voice. And I said to my wife, I said, who is that singing?
And has he
She
got
said,
any
"That's
weed?"
Julio Iglesias, the Spanish singer, who's become one of the most popular stars in the whole world. And I said, how could that be? I've never done a duet with him.
Oh, Willie. Yes,
No,
you will.
I'm just kidding. I thought Julio's voice was great, and the story has a happy ending because we really did get together, and here's the result.
This is a great song. And I'm suggesting that Luke Haynes and Imani Coppola do this.
The girls I've loved before traveled in and out my door. I'm glad they came along. I dedicate this song to all the girls I've loved.
To all the girls I've loved before.
To all the girls I once.
Here he is. Julian Church.
Tony Farino.
For helping me to grow. I owe a lot, I know. To all the girls I...
Is Julio Iglesias still alive?
Yes.
And is
His
Iglesias...
dad, up to a certain point, was also a legend, Dr. Iglesias.
Well, hang on. Let's look at the Iglesias
Dynasty
genealogy.
Mhm.
His son is Richard Iglesias. Enrique.
Henry
Enrique Iglesias. But is Julio? Is he ill? Is he dying? Because you don't see him
No, I think he's just rich.
anymore. Yeah, rich and just nuts deep.
His dad was the biggest one. He was in... When I was over there as a student, I learned a lot of my Spanish watching gossip programmes.
Yeah.
And he was all over him because he had like a 20-year-old Cuban girlfriend. And he
Yeah.
was in his 80s.
Who doesn't? Who doesn't? Hello, line one.
Hello?
Yes, you're on the air.
Hi, it's Damien from Buckinghamshire.
Well, Julio Iglesias looks like they reanimated Glenn Campbell. Wowzers, that's a look. Go and Google him
He
now.
looks a bit like, you know, when they opened King Tutankhamun's shroud? That.
Yes, Damien.
Have they still got the same haircut, though? I don't know about that.
You'll have to go online and find it yourself. We can't
Yeah,
describe
yeah.
hair. You know that for legal reasons.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to congratulate you guys on a wonderful show tonight.
Shut
You were
up,
saying it was
man! It's a car crash!
You were saying it was a car crash, but I think it was brilliant.
It's not finished yet. There's 50 minutes. You're commemorating something that's still. That's like phoning up. That's like saying I just want to say a few words about the Queen before she dies.
Oh, mate.
She's
I know
gonna die.
I appreciate you get those morons that phone up like Jonathan, and you get those morons that phone up like what was his name, Jonathan or Jenna or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
But then you get those lovely callers like there was Kathy.
Oh, Kathy was nice.
phoned
Yeah,
in.
Kathy, because she likes my singing.
Yeah, you know, and it makes me believe that society is actually okay. You know?
No, it's not.
For the
It's screwed.
morons.
Society is screwed. There's more morons than there are good people.
Do you think?
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah.
I appreciate your professional opinion on that. Yeah, you're probably right.
No, I do. I think there are more bad people than there are good people.
No, well, that's a shame, isn't it? It's a damn shame.
Well, no, I'm thinking of becoming a bad person.
No, mate, don't give up hope.
I'm going to become a bad person. I'm going to do it.
Life is shit. Life can be an absolute shit, but
no.
You just got to keep your chin up. You got to keep your chin up.
No, let's all chop our chins off. Thank you, David. Let's get the samurai watermelon dude to chop our chins off and see if he can break the world record for that before I break the world record for punching a man in the face. Hello, line 2.
Yeah, Wagwan, Ian.
Wagwan, line 2. Who's this, please?
Claude now, living down in Brixton.
Okay, that's great. Thanks very much indeed. Yes, line 1.
Hello, it's Paul McCartney.
That's great news. Let's go to line 2. Hello, line 2.
Hiya, how does see your speaker? Sorry, I was listening to you on the old app there.
Well, you're going to be listening to me on hospital radio in a minute.
So horrible.
I just thought that was a funny thing to say. I'm not really going to send this man to hospital. I wouldn't do that, caller. What is your name? Where are you calling from? And what would you like to say,
It's
please?
Matt from Manchester.
Matt from Manchester.
Yeah, I just wanted to, lovely little singing voice, Ian.
Yes.
You've had me in bits tonight. I've been absolutely in floods.
Okay.
I really have, and one thing I wanted to say, which is going to sound really sucky, but
He said sucky. He said sucky. We just panicked there for a
yes.
second. Yeah.
yes, just in kind of in awe of your ability to just carry on when you're obviously feeling so completely buggered, if that's a word I can use.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. been in sort of similar situation to you, and with the absolute inability to carry on. But if I was in your situation, I think I'd literally I would have thrown my laptop.
Are you getting divorced?
I've been divorced. Yeah.
How the hell is it so hard? Why don't they say?
Hard.
They say, "Oh, your divorce is so." Everyone get divorced. It's so easy. So easy to get divorced. Too easy. It's flipping heck, man. It rips your head apart, doesn't it?
It really does, yeah. And we did it. I mean, I made because I was in the depths of depression at the time. It was all happening, and I made a conscious decision that I wasn't going to lawyer up to make it even worse. And so, tried to keep it amicable. But even then, and even now, 2 years after the fact, there's still mind games and still a lot of grief. And it was what you were saying earlier about make the most of the time you have with your kids whenever you can, because
we had a good time. I had a good time today with the kids. We went to the Coral Reef swimming leisure pool at Bracknell, and they got slides, and we had an hour and a half swimming, and I persuaded my youngest to go on the slides, even though he was terrified. And at the top of one of them, he was in tears, but I knew he'd love it. So I told him a lie. Right? I said, listen, here's the thing, and they don't tell everyone this, but if you're going down the water slide, right, there's 5 of them, big ones. I said, if you don't like it, there's an emergency button I can press and the ride stops. He went, really? I said, yeah. He said, how do they get you out? And I said, don't worry, they get you out, right? Because I knew that as soon as we pushed away, he would love it. And he said, do you promise? I said, I promise. Oh. No, because I knew it was for his good. And then when we finished and we were having a bite to eat, and my eldest, for the first time, was swimming on his own. We had a bite to eat, and I said, look, I've got to be honest, son, I told you a lie today. There was no button that I could press, but I knew. And he said, well, you promised me. And I said, I know, and it was really naughty, and I wouldn't normally, but you loved it, so stop whinging, you little SH1T.
Yeah, we had a similar thing. We went to, there's a theme park in Derbyshire called Gulliver's World, or Gulliver's Kingdom, I think it is, maybe. And they've got this huge, great big climbing frame thing where you get attached to like a pulley system that goes around above your head, and then you can climb up all different levels. It's really, really scary because you feel like you're just, you're going to topple. He refused to go up to the top level without me, and I didn't want to go up to the top level, but I thought, well, I'll suck it up, and took him up there.
He said,
and he
suck it up. He pushed you off?
Yeah, you're held on with ropes, so you can't fall, and I kind of knew that, and he hadn't known it, but we got to the top, and he just nudged me off. So thinking about spending time with the kids, maybe not. But it's really horrible not seeing them as much as you want to, and you should make the most of every.
Here's the thing: for 2 years, I've been in a place where I've not been able to bring the kids home with me, and then this is partly why I'm so upset by this house getting put back, because it's a place where. It still needs to be sorted out, but it's a place where the kids can come and stay with me, occasionally. And but divorce, man, it's like just having it's like someone puts their hand into your chest and rips your soul out,
rips your heart out. Yeah, it just completely destroys you.
It's supposed to be easy. I thought we were in a divorce culture where it's easy. It's horrendous.
I think it's easy for people who weren't that bothered about getting married in the first place, or didn't maybe have a commitment in mind. That it was just a thing that they could do to have a party, or I don't know. But yeah, it really takes it out of you, and it will continue to do so, I'm afraid. But you've just got to look to the future. My kids are on holiday at the moment, so I'm not seeing them for 3 weeks, and it's just it's kind of sometimes feels like a void, like an empty black void stretching endlessly ahead. On the plus side, it does mean that on the weekend that I was going to have them next, I'm now free, and I'm going to come and see you guys in Manchester with my friend Chris.
Bring Chris. We're looking forward to seeing Chris. Thank you for that, Matt. There's 9 tickets left for the show in Manchester. IanLee.com/event. No, we're not going to sell it. Cassie has tweeted, Ian, how does someone like you, famous, go about getting illegal substances? That's a great question. Well, we have a man. When you become famous, they kind of give you like a book. It's more than a pamphlet. It's less than a book, and it tells you about being famous, and it tells you how to get what restaurant to go in to get free food. It gives you all numbers and names and numbers, and it gives you the name of a man and the number of a man, and you phone this guy up. and he brings you illegal substances. That's how it's done. It's great. Great system. This is Talk Radio.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee
on Talk Radio. We'll get you talking.
Hey, Carol, you know who Carol Cleveland is?
No.
She's the female Monty Python woman. She's the woman from Monty Python. She's had a stroke, I think. She's not very well, which I just thought was sad. And Carol Cleveland, I don't know why I've never tried to get Carol Cleveland on the show. She may be too poorly now, but I don't know why I've never tried to get Carol Cleveland on the show and chat to her, because no one really chats to Carol Cleveland, and she was integral to Monty Python. Love a bit Carol Cleveland. Well, I'll investigate and see if she's. Anyway, there's a story in the paper saying that she may have had a stroke, and we'll investigate and we'll see, and maybe we can see if we get on the show. Someone else I'd love to get on the show, but not for all the reasons that people are suggesting I get him on the show, because I'm concerned for him, is Brian Harvey.
Yeah, we tried, haven't we? But he didn't respond.
Yeah, but have you seen the latest video?
I haven't seen it. I've heard about it.
I've seen a bit of it, where he says he's being held prisoner for 5 years in his house, and that if he leaves his house he'll be killed. And then he starts saying, "You don't think I've got clones? Well, I've got clones." And you just think, okay. People said, "Oh, you should get him on. This will be hilarious." And I'm thinking, no, it's tragic, man. I'd love to go and speak to him. And just, you know, you want to think you can. The guy's obviously mentally ill and stroke or taking way too many drugs. You know, they could all be linked. It could be one or it could be the other. Or you have to buy the thing that maybe it's true. Maybe he's got clones and maybe he's been held prisoner. But let's put that one to one side. But you kind of look at it and you think, man, I could nudge him in the right direction. I probably couldn't, of course not. But you know, there's a Daily Mail, there's a Mail Online story that's kind of tongue is in its cheek a bit. It's one of those stories where it sounds like they're being concerned for him, but actually it's like, look at this nutcase. And he's talked for a long time about paedophilia, about big VIP paedophile cover-up, about how he's being silenced. And you do wonder, it's not unknown for members of boy bands to have been sexually abused by managers, or, you know, people are not suggesting that their manager did, but you know, by people in the industry. You want to make it, lads? Well, you got to do a little bit for me. Now, I've spoken to Tony Mortimer a few times.
Tony Mortimer's such a lovely bloke.
Lovely bloke, got his head screwed on, very sensible man, very humble man, refuses to accept that Stay Another Day is a classic. Yep. The others, you know, but Stay Another Day is a classic. You can't deny that. And they sold like 25 million records. That's a lot of records. And he's a very humble guy. And the others, you know, and I've went and saw E17 when they did it without Brian Harvey, but Tony was in. It was a great show. But you do, Brian Harvey stuff. Maybe he was sexually abused as a young man, or as a boy, when he was starting in the band. Maybe it's all psychosis from too much drugs. Maybe it's a breakdown of his mental faculties. I've worked with Brian Harvey, actually. I did a pilot for an awful show. God, it was awful. Brian Harvey, the lady with the belt dress.
Oh, Jodie Marsh.
Alison Bell. Do you remember Alison Bell? She, I think, bought some naughty stuff for Lord Hewitt once. You remember? Remember that story? I hope it's a story. I've said it now. And some other people, and it was awful. This is like the early 2000s, and this is how much TV sucks. It was a pilot for a show called it was to chav or chav not, and basically it was a quiz where one side were common and one side were posh, and that was it. Oh, it was awful. But I think Brian Harvey was part of that, and he was a nice bloke, a little bit out there. but a really decent, funny bloke, Maybe I'll reach out to him. I don't expect anything, but I might have a little reach out tomorrow, and it would be nice to, have a chat with him anyway, even if it's not on air, wouldn't it? You hope that there's someone is in that much mental distress. You hope there's someone around him who's
not just making it worse.
Yeah, and who is helping. I don't know. I thought that whole Brian Harvey thing. I thought it was. It's in the Star. What does the Star say? Let's see how the Star have treated it. Let's see. The strife of Brian, troubled singer in YouTube rant. East 17 singer Brian Harvey sparked concern for his safety last night after claiming he has not left home in 5 years as people are out to kill me. I've been a prisoner in my own home for about 5 years. I've got to be trapped like a prisoner in my own home. Please support me, because if you don't, these people are going to kill me. During the... OK, this is an all right... Then during the bizarre 18-minute video, the agitated singer announced he will launch a private criminal prosecution against his unnamed foes, which he hopes to finance through a GoFundMe page. Brian added, I don't think I ain't got clones, because I have, and we are going to effing war. Finally, he announced he has God on my side while pointing to the Bible. It is the latest in a series of troubling incidents. There's the thing about eating the baked potatoes and getting run over. 2014, he arrived at Downing Street demanding to speak to David Cameron. All right, well, hang in there, man. Hang in there, Brian Harvey. Hang in there. You got any stories?
I've got loads.
Let's have a story,
All right,
man. Let's have a
all
story
right.
from Kath.
Let's start at the beginning.
Katharina Boy.
All right. I've been talking a lot about, disconnecting from social media and experiencing life. Here's a salutary tale. Phone addict babysitting his son, 5, only realises the boy had left home on his own after seeing a missing persons report online.
Oh, here we go.
Father failed to notice his son had gone missing as he was checking his phone. Okay, this is a father in China. Was so busy playing on his phone he failed to notice that his son had gone missing until he read a missing persons report of his son online.
What?
The man was tasked to look after his 5-year-old child named Kai Kai when the boy left home by himself to find his mother last month. Whilst walking on the busy street of Zhangjiang, Kai Kai got lost and ended up walking nearly 5 miles before being taken to the police by a passerby. God.
That's China. He should be executed in front of his son to teach everyone a lesson.
See, this is China,
That's what I
right?
think.
So he literally had one job because he's got one kid. Because Kai Kai's too young, because they only have one kid, aren't they?
Okay, yeah, okay.
So, because he's too young, he couldn't tell police where he lives or where his parents were. What?
He's just got a little bit racist there.
No?
Yeah.
Not at all. I was just making a...
No, but what the listener can't see is you're doing the eyes.
I am not!
No, I'm teasing. She's not, of course not.
Therefore, the police decided to upload a post... What?
It's not. No one's doing
No
the
one's doing
eyes. Come on, guys.
So the police couldn't find out where he lived, so they uploaded a post on Chinese social media to look for his parents. His father, known by his surname Hong, saw the missing persons notice 2 hours later.
Well, Hong,
in
now...
a chat group.
Oh.
Yeah, WeChat, the Chinese equivalent of WhatsApp.
WeChat.
WeChat.
Okay, right, yes.
Wow. Incredible. And there's loads of pictures of him. He was said to be playing outside the house before running away to look for his mum.
Yeah.
It's believed his mum was working at the time.
I think, right, well, then this kid, everyone needs to be taught a lesson. This family should be executed in front of their son on national television. Just to teach the son a lesson, to teach the Chinese population a lesson, and I think that's what should happen. So that's my ruling on that.
That's that sorted. Thanks very much.
Hang on a second. Where's the thing? I want to do... where's my bang board? Where's my bang board?
Your gavel?
Yeah, I had a gavel. Is this it?
Never!
Where's my gavel?
You're a pervert.
Okay.
They've cancelled Brexit.
They actually have. Where's my gavel gone? Oh, man, you... Oh, God.
I like to water, please.
No!
I like to water.
Shut up!
Water, please.
Stick a pencil out there.
What?
Hi, I'm Gene Simmons.
And I'm Paul Stanley, and we are part of KISS. And you make sure you tune into Ian Lee's new late night show.
What the hell? Where did that come from?
Blimey!
A biddly biddly bong.
Blimey! Don't be so silly, Kath.
Oh!
Who was that?
That was my youngest.
Don't be so silly, Kath.
There we go. I like that. Well, you carry on doing your stories. I'm fine now.
All right.
Go on.
Do you want a macabre one, or do you want...
Don't be so silly, Kath.
Yeah, go on.
Or do you want a dating one?
Yeah, sure.
What? Which one?
Whatever, because you're going to get a load of this.
I love my fags.
No, that was the wrong one. Sorry.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
You're right. Yes.
All right. Here we go. All right. Here we go. So...
Pampon? Pampon, pampon?
Pampon, pampon.
Load of rubbish. Go on.
Intruders steal 21 skulls from inside church in shocking crime that has left the priest devastated.
It's disgusting.
It is. A priest is devastated.
Did you or didn't you?
After 21 ancient skulls were stolen in what he's describing as a shocking crime.
Blimey!
Intruders smashed their way into the church after breaking a door lock off and made off with the macabre haul.
Did you or didn't you?
I didn't. Okay. Detectives have now launched an investigation to find the culprit behind the theft from St Leonard's Church in Hythe, Kent.
Flipping it.
It's thought to have happened between 4 p.m. on Sunday and 10:40 a.m. on Monday morning. The skulls, believed to be around 700 years old, were stolen from a shelving display within the crypt. Reverend Andrew Sweeney, priest in charge, said, "Each skull represents the mortal remains of a human being who deserves to rest in peace."
Stick a pencil up there.
On their shelf.
Shut up and listen.
The crime is shocking and unsettling for those in our community, and we are grateful to the police for their help in this matter.
God's taking his best to his heart because the end of the world's coming. And I say, bring it on, man.
Oh my God! I found a whole section of things. This is Plums 3. I never go to Plums 3. It's packed full of great stuff.
So they're asking people to get in touch if they're offered a skull for sale.
Don't be so silly, Cat.
It's a new feature of the show, and it's called.
Don't be so silly, Cat.
If you want to phone up and say, "Don't be so silly, Kath," 0344 499 1000.
That's that one done anyway. What do you think?
I think that. I'm honest. I wasn't listening.
I know you were.
I was waiting for the breaths, and I was entering them. This is Talk Radio.
The radio show for people who know the best part of the day is the night.
The Late Night Alternative with Ian Lee.
On Talk Radio. We'll get you talking.
Paul Ross will be on at 1 o'clock to take you through the night. You can give us a call between now and then. It's not, people are saying, "Oh, it's been a good show." You're wrong. It's been an awful show. People, "Oh, I've really enjoyed it." Get stuffed. Get out of here. I don't think I can do tomorrow and Friday. No.
Well, see how you feel tomorrow.
Well, where did you get that hat? Where did you get that style? Yes, line one.
Don't be so silly, Kath.
There we go. You see, it's you're.
Don't they grow up fast?
You're a meme.
Okay, well that's better than what you've called me in the past.
Yeah, well, yes. There's a lot of the newspapers have got this story right, and I think you might be surprised at which side I'm about to come down on.
Oh.
Snowflakes ban Punch and Judy.
That's not PC way to do it.
I haven't got my swazzle.
Yeah.
Is it a swazzle?
I think it is.
Yeah. You getting yours?
What itchy nose.
Okay. Snowflake bosses have banned Punch and Judy shows, claiming they are glorifying domestic violence. Well, they do.
And also violence against wildlife.
An entertainer, Brian Llewellyn, says the PC Brigade is killing off the popular puppet show. He claims a show at a school in Middlesbrough was cancelled when he refused to promise Punch would not hit Judy. The 64-year-old was also ordered to adapt his act to take part in an Armed Forces Day celebration in Redcar. He claims staff even asked if he could provide a police officer rather than a policeman for the show. I don't believe a word this guy is saying. I reckon there was another reason it was cancelled, and he's just saying this to get in the papers. But also, I think Punch and Judy, I've always hated it. It's boring. Oh, it's British tradition. Don't like it. Why don't you go to live in France? Well, they do it in France as well, and it sucks there.
Well, and also it was from before we had tellies.
They do it everywhere, don't they? They do it in France. And there's a park in Paris. Twice I've been to Paris and just stumbled across this park where there's a lovely little outdoor children's theatre. And they do like a Punch and Judy show.
But isn't Punch like Punchinello? Isn't he Italian?
Well, yeah, but it's...
That's what I mean. It's not a great British tradition.
No, it's everywhere. Mr. Llewellyn from Darlington said, County Durham, is that an island?
No. It's Geordie-esque.
I'm a Geordie. It's getting out of hand.
Oh.
Punch and Judy is a traditional show, and Punch bashes everyone, not just his wife and baby. I'm a Geordie. I'm a Geordie. Punch and Judy does not glorify wife beating or child beating. It's a moral story about him being horrible and bashing everybody in the show. At the end, he gets locked up. You've got to show the good stuff and the bad stuff. We cannot wrap kids up in cotton wool.
How do you work that one out?
But campaigners... There's a voice from the past.
I missed that
Shame
guy.
about that guy. But campaigners have welcomed the move. Becky Rogerson...
Did you just forget what voice you were supposed to be in?
Becky Rogerson from Middlesbrough charity My Sister's Place said...
I love my fags.
And also said, I hated Punch and Judy as a kid. It was just violence. Well, I can't be against violence because I love karate and kung fu movies. But I'm against crappy puppets doing it. Those sausages, man. I can see school's position that it's quite brutal and that is really what we're trying to move away from. Some may get the positive message behind Punch getting punished, but they may not be. First of all, kids like violence, right? Violence is funny, okay? Not real violence, obviously, although sometimes. Violence is funny. We love violence. And that's me slapping Kath's cheek as I speak. And it was funny, wasn't it? You enjoyed that.
Could you do the other one?
Okay. With my hand or with...
With that.
Okay. So, okay. Let's go to the sunset. The star says, page 6. Let's go and see what the star says, page 6. Generation Snowflake are at it again, and this time it's Punch and Judy getting whacked. Moaning millennials reckon the iconic puppet show glorifies domestic violence. Entertainer Brian Llewellyn had his show axed after a school demanded Punch did not hit Judy. What on earth is going on? This PC madness has to stop. The Seaside Slapstick Show has been entertaining kids for more than a century. It's a bit of fun, and kids love it. But fun is exactly what these snowflakes seem determined to squeeze out of Britain. By doing so, future generations risk missing out on things we've enjoyed for years. We've had enough. Let's lighten up and bring back the fun. I'm John Gord. Give me money for my diet. But this is the same star that said it was okay to, sexually harass women in the street. So, they can stick it. I hate Punch and Judy, man. It is boring. Dull and boring. Although, I would like a Punch and Judy theatre box. You know the theatre boxes? I'd like one of those, because that would be fun. I remember the first time I realised that Punch and Judy, it was just like one dude behind there doing it all. Not like... Because that's...
Oh, the baby!
Sorry?
Do you remember that bit? It's always, oh, the baby! Oh, the baby! And the crocodile eats the baby and the sausages. Oh, the baby!
Actually, it is quite funny. Can we get a Punch and Judy man to come in and punch?
No, I find them really creepy.
Okay, well then, can we get 2 Punch and Judy men in here to do...
What are they doing in that tent?
They're doing a Punch and Judy show. They're not masturbating.
Well...
Oh, come on. You're now libelling all of Britain's Punch and Judy men?
You can't libel that many people.
Yes, you can, actually.
No.
Yes, you can.
No, there's a number.
What's the number?
More than 4.
Okay, so you're libelling 4 Punch and Judy men. By saying that they get sexual, but and obviously we're not referring to the gentleman in that story. He's out of it. He's nothing to do with this little fantasy game that we're playing here.
No.
Oh,
the baby!
Oh, the baby! Get away there! It is. I mean, it's crap, isn't it?
Now I'm going to the shops, Mr. Punch.
Over there! Over there! He's there!
I'm leaving you with the baby. You look after him and don't bash him. Every time.
It's very macabre.
And sometimes there was a devil in it when we were kids. Do you remember?
Yeah, devil.
Used to come and get him.
Yeah.
And the policeman.
I tell you what I always hated as a kid, and I hate it as an adult, and being a parent, sometimes you have to enjoy this repetition. And You know, like the what's that story? The smartest giant in town.
Mhm.
It's great. It's Alex Zorbass and Julia McNeish. And
Axel Scheffler
yeah,
and Julia Donaldson.
that's okay, sure, if that's what you want to say. And it's like, just tell the story, right? Don't keep referring back to what's happened. Don't keep adding to a list, because
She loves those lists.
Those lists is lazy. Just write a story. Don't write a list. I can write a list. And there's all these, and Punch and Judy was a lot of repetition. It's just like, dude, and even at the age of 3, I remember going, oh, for God's sakes, just get to the end, guys.
Also, she's been married to him long enough to have a baby with him. She knows he's an idiot, surely. Why would you leave the baby with him? Never mind sausages.
Well, you say that, but then you look at Fred and Rose West.
Oh, God, don't.
And I'm not even joking.
But Judy wasn't in on it.
Finnegan? Judy Finnegan had...
Judy Punch.
Can I just say, Judy Finnegan had nothing to do with the Wests. Oh, God. What an awful... We're going to need to take a break, because that is an awful...
We need to have words.
That is awful. Please, Sam.
The Late Night Alternative with Iain Lee
on Talk Radio.
03444991000. Call straight to air, and then we got what's that guy's name? Porras. Porras coming in at 1 o'clock to take you through the night using his tongue.
Oh my God.
Well, just to speak. I'm not suggesting anything. Go on, what you got?
Another one?
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm really spoiling you tonight.
Isn't it, though? We got no calls because the listeners, they've not stepped up to the plate this evening. We have had to step up to the... Hey, I saw something today. Saw an amazing thing, right? So we went to this leisure pool, right? Mm. And we went because my kids are on some holiday. No one else is. I'm wondering if we got the dates wrong. Or maybe their school is still on. And they said, well, let's go this week instead of next week. So it'll be nuts next week. We'll go today. So we went. And my youngest was a bit nervous. And we were in the car park sorting out the parking. And a family came out that had just been swimming. And a young lad, I'm going to say 5 or 6, right? And there was the mum and then a couple of older brothers and sisters and the mum. Then there was this, they went to the car, and then there was this screaming. I was like, just ignore it. Just screaming. And the mum went, that was the kid, and the mum went, oh, you idiot! You shut your finger in the car door! Finger was shut, and I've had that done to me as a kid, finger shut in the car door. You can't get it out, and you're in pain. Right, she opened the car door, and he's screaming. Because he's had his finger shut in the car door, and she's going, right, stop, will you stop it? Wow. There was no, oh, my baby, I'm so sorry, are you all right? Let me, should we go? Will you stop it?
Horrible.
What horrible? What horrible?
And he's 5. She should have been putting him in anyway.
Exactly, Catherine. And so I strode over to there and I punched her on the nose.
And you took him away, and now you're raising him as your own.
Yeah, he's in that rucksack over there. Go on, we got.
Poor lad. Have you got some romantic music? I've got a romantic.
Oh! I have got romantic music coming out of my jacksie. Hang on, right.
Hip, hip, hip.
No, that's not it.
You look like him, but I don't think so, is he?
I think I've seen him.
No, that's not it. Oh, hang on a minute. Let's just quickly. Line 1. Have you got any romantic music? Hello?
Sorry?
Yes. Have you got any romantic music, Ogre?
I don't know what you consider romantic, but I was just wanted to chat about Iggy Pop and Tom Waits in the film Coffee and Cigarettes. If you've seen the film.
Wow, that
you're a pervert.
That came out of left of field centre. Go on then.
Yeah. Have you seen the film Coffee and Cigarettes by Jim Jarmusch?
Jim Jarmusch. No, I haven't seen it.
Oh man, it's a brilliant film. You can see it.
All right, I might watch it this weekend.
Yeah, man. But the problem is the film is in black and white, and it's just like set around people having coffee and smoking a cigarette.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Yep.
Okay.
And yeah, man.
Okay. Well, I can. But that's. I mean, it doesn't sound like a great movie, but I'm prepared to take your word for it.
No, it's a brilliant movie. It's a cult film that you literally got to see. Thing is, right?
Yeah. Yes?
Because you've not seen the film, I reckon we should continue this conversation when you have seen the film.
All right, well, let's... Okay, well, I'll watch it between now and Monday.
Okay, I'll call you on Tuesday then, because I'm off on Tuesday.
All right, nice one, man. Thank you. Is this romantic enough for you?
Gosh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's hella romantic.
Spanish, isn't it? I know you get your first love is the men of Spain.
What, all of them?
Yep.
No, not
It's
all of them.
it's the hairy backs and the smoky breath and the horrendous attitude towards women.
The ones I went out with were not.
Why aren't you
all
still with?
that.
Why aren't you still with them?
Because I was like 20.
Right, exactly. Here we go. Feeling so sexy, I'm feeling sexy for the ladies.
Oh, stop it! What's
making
that?
love in the siesta time. You wanna sleep, I wanna make love. You fall asleep, so I'm knocking one out. While I look at you, it's not weird. I'm a Spanish man, it's what we are taught in the school.
Wow, that's so racist.
You can't be racist against Spaniards. They're
You can.
thick. I'm joking.
He means sick.
There we go. Thick. There we go. Yes, go on.
A former couple who said they'd get married if they were still single at 40 have tied the knot.
Gosh, they must really love each other. Go on.
Although, let's look at the ages. They said if they were still single at 40 they'd get married. Mary Gordon, 45, and Rhys McClellan, 43, from Leith, Edinburgh, went out in their 20s but split in 1995.
A great year.
It was actually.
It was a great year.
That was
I'm going to
my
say
summer of love.
I'm going to say 95 was my salad days. That means good days, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, 95, 22. Yeah, I'll take that. First time I tried a few things. First time I bought a Commodore 64 from a car boot sale.
Really?
Yeah, it was great. And I got a PlayStation. Great year, 95. Yeah, let's have that.
That was my
Onwards.
first year at university. And what a year. They jokingly agreed that if they were both still single at 40, they would marry. A promise that's now come true.
Always best.
Oh, look
to
at this picture of
get
them.
married on a joke.
In 1995.
Foxy, can we see them now? I bet he's bald. He is bald now.
Oh, his hair's so full of gel there. Let's have a look. Oh, and they're tights. Honestly, Lycra's come on a hell of a long way.
Come on, let's have a look. Let's see them now.
No, do you know what?
Well, she's blonde and looks like Kate Moss, and he looks like his dad. Good for them.
Good for them.
What a great basis for a relationship. A bet.
A bet. Well, love is a bet. We said to each other if we're still single at the age of 40, we'd get married. I still can't believe we did it. Oh, they're Scottish. Mary, who describes Rhys as the love of her life, said she randomly bumped into the electrician for the first time since they broke up in 2009.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, in 2009. She said, I went to a fashion show with a friend who'd been organising for St Columba's charity.
Oh.
Rhys was a volunteer for the charity and we all went for a drink after the show. There was definitely a spark between us, but nothing was acted
Well, he's an
upon,
electrician.
as we were both in committed relationships. Oh, I was living in Cornwall and he was in Leith, Edinburgh at the time. I'm just fast forwarding past the pictures.
Okay.
3 years later, Mary moved back to the capital after splitting up with her long-term boyfriend of 12 years. While apart, neither Mary nor Rhys got married and had children. And while Rhys had a few relationships, he was single for most of their time apart. She said, I bumped into his mum and sister in a shop in Leith and they gave me his number and I called him for a catch-up. We met, but I was still hurting from the previous breakup, so nothing happened and we parted ways. The next year I heard Rhys's mother was in hospital with cancer. I called him to pass on my condolences and to find out how she was doing. We don't give condolences until she's popped clogs, do you?
No, that's, yeah.
Preemptive. We started to date for a few months after as we were getting close again, but I was feeling scared about getting hurt and about us getting back together again, so I ended it even though I had feelings for him.
Feelings.
It wasn't until 2015 when the childhood sweetheart... it's not childhood, is it? Finally decided to give it another go after Mary had an accident.
Mary? What, she wet herself? Wow.
She said, I did a wee-wee in the street and there he was. No, we bumped into each other again and this time both of us felt the sparks fly. Lots of sparks. Maybe he's not insulating his plugs properly. We were both single and the feeling for each other was still very much there. Soon after I had an accident at work and injured my knee.
She weed herself again?
He was always there to make me laugh, do shopping, make me food. And then when I realised he was just what I always wanted and I'd never really stopped loving him. So it's not really that they made a bet and then went, right, how about this bet?
I think they should be taken to China and executed in front of that 5-year-old that went missing. That's what they need. That's the only way these sick perverts are going to learn.
Do you want here's one that's not romantic.
Okay.
This is actually bad, right? But it's been spun as this is a bit of fun, right?
I like fun bad stories.
Okay. After catching her boyfriend organising a date with another woman, a furious woman tases him in a car park after demanding to know if he was cheating.
Fair play.
She marched up to the pair and, with the red light visible on his genitals, zaps him where it hurts.
I would like to be tasered. I'd like to try it.
What, on your genitals?
I would prefer my chest, my testicles rather than my testicles. But I would like to try it. I'd like to be wearing a thick jacket, but I'd like to try it. I'd like to try it.
I think it probably really hurts.
I'd like to, we've discussed this, and this is genuine, and everyone in Britain is too pussy for this. I would like to be waterboarded. I would like to try being waterboarded.
I think maybe Ken was right and you are a pervert.
Ken is correct.
Earlier, the scorned girlfriend, known only as Tamara, watched in horror as her boyfriend asked for another woman's number after she began flirting with him. Clearly flattered by the attention from the brunette when she asked if he was single, he replied, "I wouldn't ask you for your number if I had a girlfriend." Tamara, who got in touch with American YouTube show To Catch a Cheater.
Here we go.
Cheating is a crime.
Well, that's different. Well, so To Catch a Cheater is that
a YouTube show?
Is that cheaters? Is that To Catch a By the way, To Catch a Predator. What a show. Have you ever seen that? What a show. So, a member of production team of this American show go online and they chat up paedophiles.
And they pose as like
then they get like an 18, 20-year-old actress who looks like a 12-year-old to meet. They invite them to this house. They invite a paedophile to this house. And then they sort of have a little bit of chat. And as the guy starts to unzip his jeans or whatever, to have sex with someone he thinks is 12, she goes, "Oh, let me just go to the bathroom." And then she runs out, and then this guy walks and goes, "Hey, so, what you doing here?" "Nothing." "Oh, okay, you got some lube and some condoms there. What's that for?" "I've just come to see my friend." "But you thought she was 13. And then they run out, and then the police just jump on them. It's a great show. It's a great show. To Catch a Predator, guys. Please, go and check it out.
Despite him never cheating before, she said the crowd he hangs around with cheat on their girlfriends all the time.
What a scummy crowd.
Her boyfriend, who works in McDonald's, he's a McCheat, was approached by a woman who started to chat him up. He was completely unaware that it was a setup and he was being secretly filmed. The woman, named Cynthia, approached Jackson in a car park after he'd finished his shift. She began...
Just seen that bit. Look behind you. Come in, Paul Ross.
She began showering him with compliments and said meeting him made her day.
Yeah.
Anyway, so he ends up getting zapped in the cojones.
Man alive. Have you ever been tasered or anything for any of your TV gigs you've ever
I was shot once.
Really?
For a police training video. Yeah, they put on a Kevlar vest and they shot me out at Dartford, where there's a huge training set up for the police. They've got a village there, and with very gallows humour. They train firearms officers and they import them all over the country.
I knew he'd have done something like this.
Yeah.
I knew it.
In a Kevlar vest. It was like being. They said it's going to feel like being hit by a baseball bat, and I've never been hit by a baseball bat, but I now know what that feels like because it rocked me back about 4 foot.
Did it hurt through the vest?
It was only a .22. Yeah.
How close was he?
He was about 4 feet away.
Because my fear would be, what if he sneezes or there's a tremor and it goes in the head?
Yeah.
Goes in the. You're not got a vest on.
You're not on a took on.
Wow, man. That
tasered not though. I think this would be, and being Copper's place, it was all very gallows humour. So they built all kinds of environments. There was a kind of middle section of a jumbo jet that had to storm that. There was a fire, like a place that had been on fire, and they had a domestic or a village set up. And they had the wine bar called Shooters, and the bookies was called Bangers. It was all done like that.
Those guys.
Man.
The great fact I got from that was though that you should, when a bullet hits a wall, in the movies you think it's going to bounce off like light off a mirror.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It hits the wall and it travels parallel to the wall for a while until the force expended. So you should never stick your head around the corner because you'll get the bullet bang in the eye. Just hit the wall.
The physics. That's incredible.
It just kind of absorbs the shock and it goes along. It doesn't actually bounce at the air because the speed's diminished the minute it hits something. And they were saying people who hide, never hide behind. Not that we'll be in that situation. Don't hide behind cars or even a skip. It will go through some bullets. The best thing is, and they got it right in the First World War, mounds of earth.
Really?
That's the one thing
slows it down, stops it.
Just absorbs the bullet impact.
Wow.
That was a fun couple of days.
This the knife collection, the bullet evasion.
It's all stacking up.
It kicks off. I'm going round to Paul's house.
When the zombie apocalypse comes,
mate, I'm coming with you.
Although I loved your to chav and chav not format.
Oh God, it was not my idea, but I think I was hosting it. I think it was awful. I mean, but you'd love that.
Well, the worst, of course. I mean, we did that as a chunk on the word. The worst one I ever did as a pilot was West Country Television, now defunct, found they inherited lots of wildlife footage. Yeah. So some genius, some hayseed Jack down there, some country bumpkin producer, came up with the idea of a wildlife quiz show. So I was the host, and you had a wildlife expert and a member of the public, and we showed footage. And we stopped it, and they had their guests and answered questions. It was called, though, From Amoebas to Zebras, right? And you climbed up the tree of life, and I had a kind of Dolly Deal, a woman, very attractive local woman in her shorts and a little pith helmet, solar topi, who would move a magnetic animal up, but you evolved not to a human being. If you won, you ended as a zebra.
Wow.
And you went from amoeba. And join us again here on West Country Television, me, Paul Ross, our team of experts, From Amoebas to Zebras. Where are you on the tree of life?
But you weren't allowed to call them zebras.
Didn't
I suppose it vaguely rhymed, didn't it? It wasn't amoebas to zebras, but yeah, amoebas to zebras.
You've got 40 seconds to tell us what's happening on your show.
Okay, early this week we spoke to an American guy who'd walked from Patagonia right the way up to Alaska, 14,000 miles, did it in 600 days.
Wow.
Today, I think we may have something even better.
Yeah.
A Bermudan man who has mowed the lawns of veterans in all 50 American states for free.
I love it.
He joins us live after 1 o'clock. Also, the biggest ever metal ship built in Victorian times, the SSGB. It's now down in Bristol, 100 metres long, 3,500 tons, okay? It was launched 175 years ago today, so we're going to talk all about that on the show as well.
Yeah, perfect. And the usual old tosh?
Oh, and the lost moons of Jupiter and the usual old tosh.
That is it. Thank you.
Don't be silly, Kath.
Thank you.
Can't help it.
It's a good clip. I forgot about that. That was done ages ago. Thank you, Kath. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, dear listener, for putting up with this nonsense. Something will be back tonight at 10 o'clock. We know not what. Until then, ta-ta.